Good evening, everybody. Hello and welcome all aboard the monster train. Also, does the monster train have sounds? No, it does not. That's better, that's better. Mute in background. No, not while we are streaming. There we go. Hello! Welcome to Monster Train. I'm over here today. Why am I over here today? Well, mostly because if I remember correctly, there's not really any good spot for me to be on the right side on the screen today. But I think that should not stop us. That should not stop us. We are playing Monster Train today, mostly because I was debating which kind of game to stream today. I wanted something that I can stream once and then maybe be done with it, maybe go back to it, depends on how I feel like, but mostly something that just fills this last time slot until Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. It's gonna release tomorrow. I guess it would only be Monster Hunter Sunbreak, but since the other one was called Monster Hunter Rise and the other one is a DLC for the base game, I guess the full title would be Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, even though that does sound kind of stupid if I'm completely honest. So I decided, I was thinking about maybe doing a roguelike, because roguelikes you can just pick up and leave whenever, and you're pretty much at the same spot where you started. So I had to decide between Isaac, which I can appreciate, but I don't love, mostly because I'm not too fond of the combat. I love the variety and stuff like that, so hey, I'm very happy about Isaac's existence, because it definitely helped repopularize the roguelike genre. Then we have Rogue Legacy 2, which I recently started, but I think I wanted to just keep that one in my off time. I kind of felt like something a little more turn-based. So I thought about Slay the Spire or Monster Train, and it came down to me deciding, hey, I can make a funny haha joke title with Monster Train more so than with Slay the Spire, and that's how we ended up here. That's why we are playing some Monster Train today, shall we? So, all these things being said, let's get right into it. It's been forever since I last played Monster Train, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm a little rusty at the start. Also, I finally really varied. Oh my god, that's loud. It's a little louder than I wanted it to be. Although I think on your end it should probably be fine. So, let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, we're just going to start. How many? Okay, I've unlocked all of the Covenant. So, you know what? We are just going to start without any form of Covenant, because we are trying to get back into things. So, looks like we still haven't unlocked everything for the Wormkin. So, I think it is probably a good idea to just start with the Wormkin. We are going to unlock and learn a chapel. Looks like I've never really played much of the DLC. So, yeah, you know what? Let's make a random secondary channel, secondary faction, and let's start with the Wormkin. For those of you that don't know this game like at all, it is a deck builder roguelike, so card-based combat. You choose 2 decks at the very start, where you can get cards from, and the first one, the primary clan, also gives you a champion. That would be this guy here, the Spine Chief, and he has a unique card that would be Fractured, which will also get added to the deck. So I think we are just going to get in here and relearn how to ride the Monster Train. Daedalus the Professor, Fel the Wings of Light, and Seraph the Temperate. I do remember something about you having to shape your run around which kind of Seraph you have to fight at the very end, but I honestly don't remember enough to really make something of that. Friendly units enter with Step 3, so I guess more powerful units would be better than a lot of small units or something like that. So, and we are going to start. Are we going to upgrade our champion, or are we going to get an artifact? Good question. I do remember artifacts always being useful, but let's just start with the champion upgrade. Inspire. Apply Reap 2 to enemy units. Unit takes 1 damage per stack of crystal after the combat ends. Does not decrease. Alright. Or strike, gain 1 crystal. Since I do not know much about that entire crystal thing. Okay, since I do have a way of doing damage with crystal, but no way of generating it, I think we're going to go for this upgrade with the Stein Chief. And hey, I can get a crystal, an artifact as well. Oh, an advanced prototype has always been good to me. I do remember advanced prototype very fondly. So, Heaven's Priest. Enemy units enter with armor 10. Additional reward, a unit draft. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's just try it with everything they've got. So, is this sped up already? Yeah, this is already sped up. So I think I'd kind of want to have it at base speed for now. Not the best starting lineup. I'm going to be honest here with you. Not too fond of the start. And then we are just going to apply a couple of Reap stacks, I think. Are these stacks per floor? They might be. And let's apply a regen here. Oh, did that? I think something might have just happened, even though I'm not 100% sure. Oh my god, okay, we do want to be a little faster than this. This is a little slower than I anticipated. And I'm not covering anything up, right? Yeah, I don't think I would be covering up anything during normal battles either, but considering that we are quite at the very... that there will be bosses on the right side as well, I feel like this is the best way of going about it. So, let's bring out the last duel. I do remember units not being able to actually do anything on the highest floor, but I think that's only on a higher difficulty setting. So I am just going to bring out stewards on any level, on every level. It will probably be good. Okay, got some money there. And there we go. So the crystal should be fully charged there, right? Yeah, right. What about you? What are you doing there? Not much is the answer. Not much at all. Okay, so we are just going to leave this floor as is. And I think we are just going to start reaping up that floor as well. Okay. I'm still not 100% sure if I remember how to do this, but we are just going to do it, you know? We are just going to try our damnedest here. And I think that might actually be it already. Alright, that was pretty easy. I mean, we are basically playing with no challenge whatsoever. But I do remember also losing on no challenge whatsoever in this game. But if this all goes well, I will definitely increase the difficulty. I just wanted to have a little bit of an easier run to get back into things. Extract. Okay, that's pretty useful considering how easily we generate that stuff. Deal 13 damage to a unit and move it to the back. Alright, and the last one, apply Infuse to card in your hand. Okay, I'm not really interested in the Bounding Echoes. I don't remember what those crystals were. But I think the Echo Infusion does seem the best right now. And hey! Okay, so I guess Infuse cards just generate those crystal thingies. Nothing more, nothing less. Glimmer. Glimmer was a good card, I remember that one, because it was easily upgradable. So we are just going to pick up Glimmer. And ooh, I don't think I know you. First of Kin. Edge triggers when a card is consumed on this floor. Interesting, while I don't have many consume possibilities right now, he is very strong, so just because he has such high base stats, I think he will be worthwhile. Okay, we are going to choose here. Yeah, let's get over here first. I think upgrading a spell is more useful. Shell 5, hatch, summon 2 bogfly units. Remove the from shell. Okay, so basically you have to grow this thing for it to do anything. Interesting. You know what, let's take another first of kin, because it would be interesting when it comes to consume cards. So, upgrade spell to cost -1, upgrade spell to plus 20 magic power and consume. Yes. With Glimmer, that will be instantly amazing. And we could remove consume again. But considering... There we go. So we have an amazing Glimmer spell. And considering the fact that we don't really want to keep the card around, mostly because we want to actually do consume stuff, this might actually be just about it. So, are we going to get rid of any of these cards here? All of these are infused already. So I think I just kind of want to get rid of one of those restores. Maybe another one later on. And then let's move on to the next battle. It's slowly coming back to me right now. Slowly coming back. Non-boss units enter with spike 3. You know what, why not? Let's just try it. Let's just give it a good old fashioned try. So, are we going to start with the first of kin, or are we going to start with Spine Chief? I mean, the Spine Chief should be enough to kill. I think it's just a good idea to have someone that starts building up those little crystal thingies. Charged Echo, so I guess I should just call them Echo. Oh, and I just noticed I can actually play both of them. Wait. Not enough capacity? What are you talking about? There we go. Not enough capacity. You don't have enough capacity, I do. Okay, so we killed something there. And there's the next one. Okay, so let's bring out the next of the Wurmkin. And there is Sin of Burden. Fair enough, fair enough. The rest of this I don't really bother with because I can't play more cards anyway. But they are quite big, I do have to say. They are quite big per default. So I think if you upgrade those, they will look amazing. So, there we go. Okay, so I do want regen for you, and I do want to get rid of you. Yeah, you're just going to die anyway, so I guess several stacks of regen for you will be the best thing. Considering how easy I'm building up those crystal echoes right now, I think I should have done something a little different, but what can you do? And hey, we can actually use the card now. Nice. We can actually use the card now. Can I even... Yes, I can even get my train steward through this. You thought you were capable of stopping the train steward. No, no, no. Have you considered advanced prototype train steward though? So what do we have here? Infused, extract 2, apply plus 15. Yes. Yeah, I think there's no reason not to use this. This is also pretty nice. Deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. I like both of these, but the Echo Transfer just looks particularly powerful right now. And hey, I'm always going to take a second Glimmer card. So what do we have here? Duplicate any card except your champion. Or a magic shop and an Evoken unit. Duplicating my Glimmer card would be nice, but I don't need the Pyre, so I would just waste that. So I think I'm just going to go on the other route. Oh, multi-strike, that's always nice. And the Animus of Speed, so both of these are good cards. This one's probably better once I finally start upgrading it. And the I think I'm just going for the Animus of Speed for now. Upgrade a spell to cost -1, upgrade a spell with +10 magic power. Yes. Upgrade a spell to gain permafrost. Oh yeah, okay, so I think that would also be a nice way to deal with this specific glimmer spell. Like to just have this one in hand at all times. Well, not at all times, but at some times. I don't really want to upgrade any of you anymore. Could do a reroll, but I think I would rather purge another card. I think I want to get rid of another restore. There we go. But a small deck is actually better in most situations, because it will become more consistent. Whom do we have here? Ah yes, the Historian makes his way towards the train in his unusual carriage. Hellborn! How fortunate am I that our travels have finally crossed paths. Excuse me? How fortunate. I'm recording the events of Armageddon for posterity. Possibly futile, I know, but I shall make a fortune if you do somehow succeed. So, would you characterize yourself as honest, aggressive, or stealthy? So, we could get money. We could get aggressive or... Ooh. I think petty theft is the one I like the most. Sneaky but smart, I see. Well, I shall also have to change the narrative to support the truth, but nothing a few hours of editing can't accomplish. Here's something for your assistance. Best of luck to you in the battles ahead. And there we go. So, we've got a nice little new card. Oh! My isopods up to something. My isopods had babies again, and there's a lot going on in the enclosure by now. The colony has seen a lot of growth over the last 2 months. Daedalus, the professor! The heavens disgraced professor has improved his explosive interventions. So he is the first final boss, and bosses like him will be the reason why we are not having because we have repositioned our webcam. Because as you can see, my webcam would be over him right now. So, am I going to wipe you guys out? Would hurt you quite a lot not to do so. You know what? I am just going to wipe all of them out for now, and let's see what happens. Nothing happens over there. And you bring out your next army. Fair enough, fair enough. So, we could bring out the Animus of Speed right behind you. That will reduce the damage significantly. And let's get some money, shall we? Let's get some man-mans. Can I apply Reap to you? Yes, I can actually apply Reap to the Power. Hey Han, I'm streaming already, just so you know, and your food is over there. I've decided to stream Monster Train just because I was like, tomorrow we are playing Monster Hunter, so let's ride the hype train all the way to the station.
Oh, from Monster Carrier Strange Stem. I can't talk right now.
Everything alright. It is 7:30. Yeah. Wait, no, 6:30.
Well, I've been in the bathroom for like an hour. That's right.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was so nice.
I do believe that.
Taking a bath after you just had a shit day, it's just like, what's so much fun?
I do believe that very much so.
Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
I remember when we got together, you went all over Monster Train.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, it's been so long that I played it last that I do have a little bit of a hard time finding my bearings right now. But it is still a good game, I'm slowly getting back in this. Rocket? Don't knock it until you rock it, as the people say.
By the way, if you work, you can qualify for 500 euros from the government.
Oh.
They should give you a letter containing the signing information for that bonus.
Huh. Okay. Can we talk about this after the stream? Because that does sound important. Thank you very much.
My father told me, although I would know, but my dad,
Your father and his father's father told you about.
as much as I sometimes think Austria is a nepotism country.
It's great when the nepotism works out for you.
Hey, my father doesn't pay the government pays for it.
Fair enough. Oh, and there is my next big
The
worm.
government paid for my new Doc Martin.
Guess that's one way to put it.
To be honest, I will invest it mostly into energy costs. You know.
Yeah, sadly enough, that is something we do have to bother with now.
Did the road plan?
So right now, if we're just are we just talking electricity or for heating as well?
Well,
I don't know about the electricity, but the heating did rise by roughly 100%. Yes.
sorry, I don't want to bother you when you're
Everything alright?
today.
You know me, my streams are mostly rambling, so if I ramble about stuff like energy costs, then I do then I'm doing Northern Lion proud. Yes. Don't forget your dinner.
I will not forget my dinner.
Alright.
Please.
So, okay, looks like this is pretty much over already. Is he? Okay, so this is the final phase. I don't really have to do anything anyway, because he's just going to die. There we go. Wait, was it even the final phase? I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. So, what do we have here? Infused and consume. I mean, I do have units that profit from the entire consume thing. Remove free shell from eggs. Interesting if I had another deck. So yeah, I think Channel Song is the one I want right now. And another First of Kin. Yeah, you know what? Let's have a First of Kin for every single floor. And with the Light of Seraph, we will be capable of actually putting down 2 of those per floor. Or put down the final our big boss and something else. So let's get an artifact for now. What's that? Increased. Okay, that's good. Okay, the retracting lenses would be nice in theory, but I think not right now. I think the Mind Horde will help us stay ahead of the curve longer. So, what kind of wormkin? Shard Soul Carver. Inspire. +2 and Armor 2. Alright. +2 and Armor 2. I think I should not just take the big worms just because it's fun to have a lot of the big worms. So, multi-strike, interesting. Ooh, but I think just... I mean, he would be a lot weaker this way. But once we're fully charged, we could get up to +25 attack. So I guess that technically has the same impact then. And friendly units do get that as well, so he will probably have even more of an impact then. But now he does definitely want to be on one floor with a lot of smaller multi-strike units, like my stewards. That's what we have him for. Okay, so yeah, there are the stewards. Are we going to bring out the stewards right away? Yeah, I think you are preferred to be on this floor. Am I going to use my Glimmer right away? I think I should not use the stronger Glimmer right away, right? Yeah, right. Just going to do a little damage here, and I'm just going to... Well, I'm not going to hold on to it because we're tossing that card, but I'm not going to waste it as well. Oh, alright, so now we would be in a situation where I actually wanted to Glimmer. Can I kill you with Double Reap? Yes, I can. Pyre takes damage. That's a little annoying. Question is... what do I care about more? Pyre taking damage? Okay, for now, let's get rid of the Pyre, because you are still going to do something there, but we are getting a little extra money out of this, which will be worth it in the long run, in my opinion. So, and now to the two of you. If I bring out both... Oh wait, I can't bring out both Wormkin. Okay, so we are going to take one hit up there. It's a shame, but it is what it is. And... I am going to make you a little more powerful over here. So we are finally taking some damage on our Pyre. But it's not a significant amount, like it was what, 4 points in total. We can make that work. We can live with that. So I think I'm just going to glimmer you just so I'm finally rid of you. And then we're going to reap you, so we are done with the two of you, because the free damage we take from the weight of contribution is actually smaller than the amount of damage we are going to take if the Quill Marksman is going to make it through. So I think it should be about time for the final boss to be alright. Okay, so it's only been 4 turns. Alright, fair enough. Honestly, one thing I've never understood about Monster Train is, in terms of design, the design for a train is quite excellent. And I do understand from a logical standpoint that it's easier to look over all these things if you're just going up and down with the mouse wheel, because it feels more natural. But with a train, it would have made way more design sense to have them from left to right and the enemies moving through them. At least in my opinion. Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy, alright. Ooh, what do we have here? Buffed up Steward. Buffed up Steward doing the buffed up Steward things. So, and yeah, let's bring out another one of my Stewards. Hell Steward. And there is the final boss. So we can't quite kill the final boss. Now we are killing the final boss. Do I even need to do anything more? Yeah, you know what, let's just do a little more damage there. All of a sudden, not even the train steward is going to die. The good thing is we are probably going to unlock another champion with this game. With this run. So there will be something exciting and new happening pretty soon. Deal 5 damage twice. Slay, gain 2 crystals. Alright. Alrighty then. Draw. Ooh, that card does seem nice. Cold cripple. Can only be played once per battle. Kind of feels like a card I should save for the final boss. So, and with you guys, restore 30 health, apply region 3. Considering that I have a lot of very tough monsters, this might actually be worth it. You know what, no, let's not make the deck too bloated for now. Let's just get some money. Let's just get some man-mans. I still haven't lost enough health there to really consider the Pyre remains. So let's get some money instead. We'll do concealed caverns and see what's happening there. Did anything good? Ah, the Bone Shaker makes its way through an abandoned train yard. The once bustling workshop is now eerily silent and empty, picked over by scavengers. Though in the rubble, you are able to make out a couple of things that may be useful. A large hook and some quick release doors. Do you salvage anything from the yard? So, I do like the trap chute. I don't really see much value in the pulley claw right now, so let's just go for the trap chute. Because the other one, it can be good against something like a support unit or so, but I don't know, I don't really see it right now. So, let's upgrade a unit. The large stone. Would the large stone be something I could be persuaded to get? Maybe? I think the strength stone for one of my stewards would definitely be nice. Just to increase their striking power. And I want to upgrade something with more health. I'm not going to use the animals of speed at the front anyway. So the large stone is probably the only thing I would really consider here. The only animals of speed with large stone. Let's go for a reroll. I don't really like these options. Upgrade a unit with quick. Interesting. Quick for one of the big boys might be interesting indeed. There we go. We have a quick worm now. Upgrade a unit with plus 10 health and spikes. Do we want to make the big one? Or do we want to spread the power out? Let's spread the power a little for now. And okay, there's only one reroll available per floor. I think we're going to build one super steward instead of spreading out the power. Are we going to remove anything? I don't really want to remove any of those, but the restore cards can definitely go. Yeah, let's go for one last purge. They are in the grey box over here. You're welcome. Did you cut yourself again?
No. Yeah.
Oh, honey. I don't know why it happens so often these days.
Mostly because I am very clumsy.
Oh, poor baby.
It's fine.
Alright, if you say so. Ooh, we can earn some money. So fine indeed. So, what do we have here? A lot of these guys. Well, I guess that now it's as good a start as ever for petty theft. Oh yes, the best theft is petty. Yeah. He's both spy and cheap. So, are we going to... yeah, let's apply Reap to you as well, so we can get rid of the entire floor. There we go. One of the things that I do have to say that is both a positive and a negative of this game. It has amazing visuals, but at the same time they do make it very hard to understand what's going on screen if you don't already have an in-depth knowledge of the game. Oh, and I did not pay attention, I lost my commander. Alright, that's not ideal to say the least. We do have the quick guy here. You're just going to die. Now you are just going to die. Now you will actually make it through this turn. So this onslaught is a little harder than what I have been used to by now. But we are slowly getting there. We will take a lot of pyre damage this turn around though. Okay, so the big consume hit might be nice here. Actually going to keep me alive on this floor. And I think doing that hit over here as well will be a good idea. Can I kill you? Not quite, but I think I can do... oh, you know what? I actually want to protect the first of kin. Even though that is going to cost me a lot of health on the pyre, sadly enough. Honestly, it wasn't that bad now that I think about it. The pyre is stronger than I remember it to be. So, okay, finally. It's finally looking like we are getting these hordes under control. So, I think I just want to increase the amount of crystals on that floor. Honestly, yeah, why not? Why not make him stronger? And you know what? Let's just bring out another Steward, because why the hell not? Last but not least, let's get rid of one of those crystals and give you a chance to actually survive one more hit. And there is the big, the bad, the ugly. I really do not like this girl, because this girl does make life living hell most of the time. Okay, so we can apply a Reap to her, that should at least help. Even though I don't... She has probably been one of the hardest mid-game bosses for me most of the time. Just because she has a set amount of turns where she just cannot be hit. That does make it quite difficult to deal with her from time to time. So... Can't knock her down with the trap shield because there's no down anymore. So I think she's finally out of stealth, right? Yes, no, maybe. Do I even have anything left? No, I don't. Alright. Jesus, I can't even kill her. She's just going to... Is she actually going to destroy my pyre? I don't think she's going to destroy it, but she's probably going to do a shit ton of damage to it, right? Oh, no, she actually destroyed it. Alright, so yeah, that... You see, she can be quite a nightmare to deal with, at least for me. So... Okay, so this is where I lost. Halfway through the game. Okay, let's go back to the main menu for now, and let's see. Did we unlock something new for the Wurmkin? No, not quite. Okay, so I'm going to just stick with this, because the Wurmkin are what's new to me kind of right now, and I do want to unlock this stuff. So, what do we have this time around? Mind Horde, yes, why not? And upgrade the champion. Inspire, apply Reap 2 to enemy units. Alright, I think I want that. Because we've seen how much damage Reap can do. So we do actually want to build up the crystals a lot. Do we want to Mark of Invasion this thing? Yeah, I think at the very start. Now it's as good a time as ever. Oh, that's more enemy units than I anticipated. Oh, and we have the okay, we have the candles now. That can't say I'm too fond of this. So if I just kill you on this floor, then I will not have to care about anything else anymore. And bringing out the candles won't really save me there. I mean, I can bring out one candle here just so it dies instead of my Spine Chief taking damage. The other one, I guess I can bring him out just so I can get a... Wait! Now that I think about it, creature cards don't end up in the deck again, do they? Okay, and the pyre does actually do AoE damage. Annoying, to say the least. Can I bring out enough trained stewards to actually get through to you? Oh damn it, I think they are in the wrong order now. I think they have the wrong order now, alright. Because... Ah, god dang it, alright, that's a bit of a shame. Could have gotten a lot of extra cash there, but... What can you do, what can you do? Sometimes things like that do be happening. Especially if I barely know what I'm doing anyway. So... let's just bring out the Brain Steward for the final floor. Can I play Fracture without having to play it onto something? No, so I guess the best thing to do is just to play those Fracture cards just to charge up the floor. There we go. And here is the final wave. The final wave we've all been looking forward to. Wait. Is Reap getting applied to everything? Oh, and Inspire triggers when I get crystals on this. Oh! Alright, I get it now. I get it now. I think I just learned something. For some reason I thought Inspire was what happens whenever I... Whenever I attack with a monster. But I guess I misread something there. No. Okay, apply Reap 2 to enemy units. Interesting, I guess. I guess the Echo Snare does look more interesting to me at least. Ooh, the Giraffe. I do remember the Giraffe being nice. But I don't think it was all that nice in a deck that's not a candle deck. So I think Driftfall is probably going to be better with a non-candle leader. Gain a Wormkin or gain a Remnant? I think I would rather have a Wormkin. Just to see what there is. The Kinhost Carapace. Oh, interesting. Summon Kinhost Pupa. Let's try it with this guy, because we are trying to stack up that stuff anyway. Upgrade a unit with Quick, upgrade it with Burnout. I mean, Quick seems like a decent upgrade. If only I had multi-strike as an option available to me as well now. Can I? If I re-roll, I wouldn't be able to afford anything anymore anyway. So we might as well just move on, I guess. The Barb Disciples, The designs of all the monsters in this game are amazing. I mean, I guess it's unfair to say that Monster Terror Train had its moment and then vanished. Because Monster Train did stick around for a while. And I will be full... Oh wait. Okay, so this only works on when played effect. Other friendly units on the same floor gain bonus. Alright, I see. So I'm just going to fracture you then. No reason to do anything but fracturing you in fact. I'm just going to bring out the candle. Kinhost Carapace, no, we still have time for you. We still need to build up some of those crystals. Still need to build up a couple of crystals, my dude. So, what do we need down here though? How about some dregs? And while we're at it, one of you guys as well. And speaking of which, we could even use you on the top floor, right? Okay, so a lot of cards just left my deck. I do remember playing this on a much higher speed at points. So, let's reap you. Time for a reaping. Okay, both of these are going to die, and it doesn't matter when if you ascend even further. So I guess I'm just going to play this. Wait. Okay, I think I might have just done stupid. Now that I look at it, I think these cards do both infuse and consume. Yeah, you're not attacking, you just ran up there to die. Infuse. When played, the current floor... No, it should actually do it. Let's reap there. It has infused and consumed, so it should stay at a neutral. And then let's bring out the Kinhost here. Oh yes, that's what I like to see. Big insect. Big insect's going to do the job. This thing looks like a gigantic tick if you ask me. Okay, so our tactic to actually just buff that thing up to oblivion by charging our floors first does work. Apply Reap 13. Ooh. Fuse the tuned extract tool. Deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. Honestly, yeah. Ooh, and I love the subsuming blade. You do need to get it going, but do I love it. I just love cards that get permanently stronger over time. Do I have anything that's worth duplicating already? No, not yet. The Kinhost will be worth it at some point, but that point's not right now. So, Shadziel, Carver, Shellate. I don't really like that, because right now I'm trying to build up Echo, so I think... Do I even want this guy? Yeah, I think this guy might be useful. I guess Inspire triggers would be useful for my deck. Alright. I guess the Dun Echo will be more useful for me than the other one was. Hey, it's a cool looking girl. The shivering blacksmith braces against the stinging wind. From afar, one would easily mistake her for a small mountain. It's not like I want to come out here, you know. Just, you always come by the forge at the worst time. And it's always so much business that I forget some of the other, more important things I'm working on. Well, anyways, I'm working on something new. A hammer of sorts. And yes, before you can ask, she will help out you and your sorry lot. It's just, well, she doesn't work like she should. Got a bit of a mind of her own, so I figure you could take her with you and help me out for once. Just needs a little fine-tuning is all. Hitting those birds around 5 times how to do the trick. So, what are we going to get? Good old Wingmaker. Deal 6 damage to enemy units 2 times. Slay +1. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, you know what? Why wouldn't I? Terrific. I'm just bursting with excitement. Just try and be gentle with her, eh? Or at least a little less hard on it than you usually are with these things. Well, we've got a hammer, so I think we are on brand for one of my streams. And let's move on with that hammer. You again! So, how are we doing this? These guys annoying me. So I will bring out the Shadow Carver first, and then I will simply fracture you. And you know what? Why not plonk you down as well? You guys do 5 damage each. I think for now I actually don't want to play the Spine Chief. We'll have another chance to play him in the future, don't worry, don't worry a pretty little head though. This will happen at some point. Infused and consume. Can I even play this? Okay, I think it would probably... Yeah, you know what, let's just try. I think it should apply the crystal before vanishing. Right. And apply even more Reap to you, shall we? Ah, I could have dazed one of these guys and knocked him down here before I did all that. So, let's bring out another one of you, shall we? Don't really want to plonk down anyone next to you. But I can still send one of you back down, just so I don't have to deal with these right away. Yeah, it would have been good if I really thought that one through a little more, but what can you do? Sometimes things do be happening like that. So... Oops. Big hit there, but we got one crystal back, so that's nice. Bring out my friend here just so he can soak up some damage. And then we are going to fracture your little butt off. So we are going to take one hit here, which is a bit of a shame. Really would have preferred to avoid that, but what can you do? But god damn it, I'm very happy I jumped over my own shadow, decided to do something other than to just try to wing this. If I pierce this one, it should get upgraded, right? Yeah, now it does 8 damage already, nice. So, then, what else do we have here? Guess we can increase the amount of reap yet again. And you know what? Why not? Why should I not send these guys out? Because simply the amount of reap extra damage we get out of this will be worth it. Oh right, they are able to move all the way up when doing that. Deal 6 damage to enemy units 2 times. Okay, get rid of 2 of you. And I'm not 100% sure why that just killed everything. Deal 6 damage to enemy units 2 times. Oh, is it like 6 damage in a shockwave? Oh, alright, that does make it a little stronger then. So, you are going to teleport them back to the upper floor, right? Okay. 14 times 3, yeah, okay, so I do understand how the reap works here. I think I'm just going to play you for a little extra damage there. Oh, you're just going to rush past everything to the upper floor, right? Oh no, you only just now joined the fray, alright. So it does literally not matter. Bring out the friend! And up here, kill the enemy, bring out the friend, kill the enemy, easy enough. Okay, so we took a little damage overall, but I think generally speaking our pyre is still on fire. Oh, Devourer of Death, Harvest. Gain 1 soul, extinguish. Deal damage to enemy unit equal to 15 times the soul count. Okay, Harvest only works on the same floor. That does make it a lot worse than I would have hoped for. Hallowed Hall. Kill friendly units. Reform random units to this floor until it exceeds its capacity. Okay, don't think I've ever seen that card. Apply 4 times reap to enemy units. Does sound nice. So, and what else do we have? Ooh, the Wickedless Tycoon. I couldn't remember this one being quite valuable. So, and last but not least, little more action power per turn. That sounds nice indeed. So, first boss out of the way, couple more of those left to go. Let's get rid of a couple of cards, shall we? I don't really like the drags too much. I think we can also ditch a steward here. Ditch a steward, ditch a drag, yeah, why not, why not? So then we have the Merchant of Steel here. Ooh, upgrade unit with multi-strike. I think you will probably be the best target. Quick and multi-strike does sound nice. So the rest of this... he didn't have burnout, right? So just increasing your health might be useful just to stick around for longer. So let's reroll. Upgrade another unit with quick. Don't think we have another unit where quick would be worth it. So, and I am going to get... do I really want to get rid of those? I think they are actually pretty worthwhile. You know what? One of them I think we could get rid of. Right? No, let's just get rid of another Strain Steward. We don't really need them all that much. So, that's the Merchant of Steel done. Let's see how we're gonna upgrade our champion. Ooh, apply re-free to enemy unit. Yes, please. Or the combination of both of these abilities. Yeah, no, I think just re-free will be more than good enough for us. And let's move on with our lives, shall we? Hey, the clipped tormentors. Yes, yes, yes. Show me what you got. So, what do we have here? What do we have here? Let's get rid of you first. You're just going to die now, which is quite nice because it means I don't have to bother with you anymore, and the first guy's just going to die over time as well. Might as well daze you so you're not going to hurt my dude. And let's bring out one drag for now, just so... I don't know, just so we have it out there. I'm not going to play the Kinho's Carapace for now. That's a problem for later on, the little guy. Ooh. I mean, why wouldn't I? It just increases my capacity. Bring out another flame friend. Okay, both flame friends are gonna die now. I'm not going to waste the Wormkin Spike just yet. I'm going to bring out this Shard Soul Carver here. Should have probably played one more card there now that I think about it. Oh well. Live and learn everybody. So, Wickless Tycoon, yes, you're doing the Wickless Tycoon kind of things, aren't ya? So, and little more Reap there. A little more Reap there, and then you're dead. So the Wickless Tycoon will collect. I think it did collect whenever something died, right? Didn't have to be a friendly unit. So apply Reap to enemy units. Oh, I think they would have died anyway. Oh well. It's always fun when something with just a shield makes it all the way through. Because it's like, yeah, you're not going to do anything up there, you're just going to die. You do realize that. Ooh. I do love another possibility to increase the damage I can do with this. And... boop. You're on lethal range now. Oh, sorry in case I'm looking a little tired right now. I'm slowly recovering from my own insomnia here. But slowly being the key word. Sadly enough, I can't play anything here. I cannot play anything, but the possibility to just get rid of you is nice. And, okay. Start with a hit against you. You're just going to die to the Fracture now. Will be another Fracture or another Rip? You know what, let's just see. You're dazed now for a turn. You'll just die to your... Oh wait, does the Fracture only apply whenever we leave the floor? I think it doesn't count for all these combat rounds. At least it doesn't look like it. Goddamn, this is taking a while. Okay, and there was the Fracture damage, I think. Alright, good to know though, good to know. 14 damage. Well, it would take a little more than that. Whee! There we go, Rip 16 and you are down for. That's probably just going to kill my unit. Oh, is he going to kill my unit? No, the Wickless Tycoon is just going to take him out. Fair enough, fair enough. Deal 5 damage to enemy units. Alright, yes, maybe. No, I don't really see that one. I guess it could be useful as a setup card. You know what? I could see this one being useful to just get things started. So let's try. Deals 25 damage applied days free to an already damaged unit. Interesting. Apply stealth to friendly units. Yeah. Remove all debuff effects from friendly units and all buff effects from enemy units. Remove all debuff effects from friendly units and all buff effects from... I don't know. None of these are really all that enticing, so I think I'm just going to take the money. Just going to take the money and run. I think I would rather have an item right now. Honestly, neither of those are all that enticing for me. It's a bit of an underwhelming artifact pool there. So, upgrade spell costs less. Yes, the subsuming blade would be very nice, but that one only costs 1. What's double stack? Okay. I guess I would have liked to have permafrost in the subsuming blade or something along those lines. But 16 damage to enemy units twice, that does sound nice. Let's do one more reroll here. Ooh. Okay, you know what? Hold over for subsuming blade does sound even better. That will help me ramp this card up to oblivion and back. Upgrade a spell with plus 20 magic power and consume. I guess a Wormkin Spike would get us extra reap. And let's leave now. I think we have what we came here for. I think we have what we came for. Well, at least we're not fighting the big, the bad, the ugly this time around. So I am just going to play the Spine Chief and the Wickless Tycoon. Do I want to... You know what, let's use the Wickless Tycoon as a front man. I could just consume Reapton. You know what, let's just bring out the... Okay, Shard Soul first and then Wormkin Spike second. Just to see it work. And there's the first row of enemies over and done with, alright. So, big guy in the background, harvest. Triggers when any human unit on the floor dies. Alright, I see. So I'm just going to apply Reap to you for now. I shouldn't help by bringing the Ratchet up. It does seem like it would make my situation just straight up worse. And the next group. So let's just test out if this actually works. So yeah, if the floor is just totally empty, this is a net win for me. Good to know, good to know. So let's Reap up here. Deal 50 damage to the front man, nice. And start extracting even more damage here and there. And that's the one. Alright, oh god, I'm so sorry that I'm so tired right now. I promise I will do my best to be more hyped tomorrow. I guess I will eat a smaller dinner tomorrow. Okay, so this is excellent. We can start to ramp up this card. Oh. Oh, didn't think you would be able to overcharge those, but I guess you're able to. I guess this is a possibility I knew nothing about. I think I should open up my... untie my hair. Just so I can lean back a little. Because I'm mean and lean. So I just want to kill you here. Just to stack up the damage. And I guess I can daze you downwards. You know what? Let's bring out the big guy. Why shouldn't we bring out the big guy? That's what we have the big guy for. Big guys for doing big guy things. It's logical, isn't it? And get rid of one more of you. Actually, yeah, I think I want you to make it through this so I can kill the other one next turn as well. Yeah, so you are going to live for now. You are allowed to live for now. Also, this beast of a creature is the one card that I would like to double right now. It is the one card where doubling would feel quite nice. So, and there we go. Is the Wickless Tycoon capable of landing the skill? Okay, no, he did not. Are you going to kill the commander or you're not? No, you're not. I knew I was winning, but it might have just been a dot damage there. Melee weakness 3. Draw 3, apply consume to drawn spells. Nah. I think being able to go for Reap 13 does sound the best right now. I just don't know what random unit is all about, but I guess we can try. No idea what's going on with that card though. So, do we want to remove cards or do we want to heal? I think we do want to remove cards, just because we don't really have much better options. Ooh, Pyre starts with armor, that might be nice. Yes, that's just too good not to take. So remove 2 cards. Another train steward, yes. And another drag, I guess, because this is just starting to drag on. Ayy. Okay, none of you are still affordable. Yeah, I don't think I'll have the capacity of doing anything but moving on here. Ooh, Arcos, Darkness Incarnate. I really like this guy's design. It's such a shame that it's only the single player card games where you can just pay money and get a full game. I love card games and would love to be able to play more card games, digital ones, with other people, but whenever it's a digital PvP card game, they go for loot boxes. They always do, and it pisses me off to no avail. Because loot boxes suck. So, what does this thing do? Okay, I think we are still safe to play something here and apply a little bit of reaping here. And you know what? Why not? Let's just go for the big guns right away. Yes, he's stunned for now, but this still is an insanely powerful floor we've got there. Quick multi-hitter. Let's go. So I don't know what the phasing crystal did. Hopefully nothing too horrible. I would prefer if it was nothing too horrible. So, do we want to apply more reap to you? Yes, we do. Actually, let me think about it. Yes, we do. Okay, so he's taking a lot of reap damage already. I could land a good hit on you. I think that's not a bad idea. Just weaken you so that my little flea here can definitely deal with you. Oh, you are still dazed. Alright, fair enough. You were still dazed. Hey, and there's my favorite card. This favorite card that we always gotta play and draw and do stuff with. Yeah, I can play both of these. Just so I can inspire as well. So we are at Reap 25 there. The best floor will still be the second floor, but for now we are doing fine here. How many more turns before you become actually active? 29 damage. Sadly enough, I can't really kill you there right now. But I can at least slow you down in a sense. So, a little more reap damage there. There we go. All the reap damage there. And apply a little more damage over here. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. I guess the reap damage is really useful against bosses like this that just hover around for a while. So I think now I can pierce something again. Yes. Deal 50 damage to the front enemy unit. I mean, why wouldn't I? So I could daze you as well. Or I'm going to apply even more reap. Yes! You think this is over? Oh, it only has just started. Okay, so he has 3 waves remaining. At this rate, he might just die before he gets to do anything anymore. Okay, you have a lot of... You know what? Yes, we are going for Ember Drain on this floor, and that is actually going to kill you now. So worth it. So, hey, achievement! Arcpocalypse. Because we killed him before he actually switched over to his boss form. Nice. So, no to the Devourer of Death. Maybe could be useful. I don't know, I don't really like any of these all that much. So, which of the Pyre upgrades do I want? Light of Seraph or Hazra's Compound. I think Hazra's Compound sounds better right now because so far space is rarely ever an issue. So what do we have here? Ah, the beast. The cave of 1,000 eyes seems to awaken as you draw near. From deep within a voice emerges. Relinquish your life or your wealth, and you may be rewarded if you are deemed worthy. So, I think we're just going to lose some Pyre health for now. A loud belch emerges. Your worth is yet to be determined. Yes, yes, yes. We continue to question your worth. Only further tribute will sway us further. Is it a pyramid scheme? I'm starting to think this might be a pyramid scheme. Hey! See, the second I start to doubt them, they're like, no, no, we're definitely not a pyramid. Here, have this artifact and then continue your donations. Friendly units get +5 health. Yeah, you know what, why not? That's just a straight up upgrade. We've deemed you worthy. Well, maybe I'm the one who should charge you instead. Huh? Ever thought about that? Didn't think so. So, upgrade the champion. Oh my god, let's apply even more reap. Yes, please. I love it. And the Merchant of Magic. Upgrade a spell. No, that doesn't really do anything for me. Apply Dazed to a unit, maybe. Honestly, more damage for the good old Wingmaker is probably one of the smartest choices I can do. And the fall for the Hallowed Halls, maybe. You know what, let's re-roll. Upgrade a spell to gain permafrost, alright. Which of these would be useful with permafrost? Probably a soul cripple, just because I will only use it against bosses. More magic power, doesn't really do much there. Reduce the cost of the soul cripple, might be an option. Yeah, let's do it like this. So we just have it on hand at all times, pretty much. Do I even need to purge cards? I guess I don't want to have as many fractures in the deck anymore. Because it's a nice card, but it's not really doing that much for me. Hey, and the Penitent is also one of those bosses that can stop me quite hard if I'm not careful. Probably not as hard as the Mirage Lady, but he is annoying. So, 53 damage, yes please, let's get this show on the road. And Spine Chief! Can't play you over here. But let's bring out the drag. Bring out the Shard Soul Carver. Protect it with one of my little swordsmen. And I'm just going to stun you for now, because I have no reason not to play this card. Aye, and there's the little angel. Who's a little angel? Who's a little angel? It's you. It's you. So, what are we doing here? Do I have anything to deal with the angel? Yeah, you are supposed to be dealing with an angel right now. And I think I'm just going to wipe you off the map. Improve my little sword. The holdover on this card is insane. Apply Reap to enemies. I mean, I could do that. Or I could do something entirely different. Like applying just this amount of Reap, huh? Ever thought about that? So the rest of this is not really doing much. Infused and consumed, so it will keep us in neutral for no reason not to play it, I guess. So we are getting there. We are getting there. So I think if I get my little flea friend or whatever I should call him again, then I definitely want to use him. So, Hallowed Horse, maybe. I will get Ember Drain 1 if I do it up there. And since I do have a lot of Embers already, I don't really feel like this is necessary. I think I'm just going to Proclamation there. Maybe I'm going to do it now. Because you are going to burn out anyway, so it's not like it matters all that much. Let's make some money that way while we're at it. And I guess afterwards we can still Worm Spike here. Did eat up my Worm Spike, but let's be honest, most of the time he's not all that useful anyway. So Ember Drain on Burnout use, it's not that bad now that I think about it. That does actually make a lot of sense. So, the blade! Put them to the blade, all of them. All the blood of the bloody lot. So, the hammer might have been nice as well, but what can you do? Okay, Soul Cripple we're just going to save. And then we are just going... Okay, that doesn't really do anything. Wait, is it now? Oh, I get it now. It's only because it shows me that I would get more... Okay, this makes a lot more sense now. This is Consume. No, this is not Consume. Why am I not playing this card a lot more often? If I can just play this without negative consequences. Anyone ever decided on that? Huh? Why has nobody told me they can just play this card without any negative consequences whatsoever? So far this floor is going excellent. And this Piercing Blade will just shred you, my friend. It will just shred you. You've been shredded. Also, look at my big boy. Look at the big, beautiful boy. Yeah, this thing is at a little bit of a max capacity right now, but I think that's fine. That's fine. So all of the floors are already overcharged to hell and back. So I guess the one thing we can do is save a little damage there. We can also save a little damage over here, I guess. So let's just do that and move on with our lives. So, okay, it's a small break. I'm not too fond of this small break. Mostly because it means that I'm not able to use my subsuming blade again. Would have actually appreciated more things to slaughter there, more lambs to the slaughter. But I guess sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, there he is. So what are we going to do with him? We are going to apply Reap to him. Like with the Soul Cripple here. 13 stacks of Reap. And he is almost dead already. Alright, let's get some more Reap stacks in here. Let's get some more Reap stacks in here. You know what? Let's descend you and you will die on the first floor. How sad for you. What a sad life you are living there, little bird man. To think that I ever feared you at some point. Quaint. You might have defeated the Wormkin, but the crystal shall take ya. So what do we have here? Deal 5 damage to enemy units per crystal. Yes. Honestly, yes. And infuse. Deal damage. No. No, I don't want any of you. The first one was good, the second one not so much. So, okay. I think I would rather have the extra cash right now. Merchant of Magic, yes please. Upgrade a spell, remove consume and cost. Upgrade a spell with plus 20 magic power and consume. I think for now I do want to just reduce the damage of this card. I will leave the rest as is. And then duplicate the card. And I did want to duplicate my little flea here because he has been good to me so far. Little flea has been good. 25% to deal 5 damage when enemy unit enters your terrain. Alright. Gain money when a friendly unit dies. I think it's a little too late for that. Only the infused mallet could kind of speak to me here, or we're just going for a reroll and see what else we could get. Plus 3 magic power, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty worthwhile. Not for all the spells, but it's just a downright upgrade. There's really not a downside to it other than it cost us a lot of money. So, Sarah, is he the final boss? I don't even know. With the DLC he might not be. I think there was something weird and big in the non-DLC. Okay, so what do we do here? What are we doing here? I think first things first, we are going to knock a couple of angels down and increasing the size of this floor. Second thing second. Could we kill you? Not quite. Well, we could kill you if we reap as well. So you are going to die. You will die if I just block you down. Quite frankly... Yeah, you know what, let's just bring you out. You will die, but that's alright in my book. The Kinos Carapasi, you are a champion that needs to be preserved for a little while longer here. So, first wave over and done with, but there will be others that follow. And here they are, and here they all are. So, Subsuming Blade and the Soul Cripple. I think now is as good a time as ever to apply it, isn't it? So, Ancient Resonance, yes, I can see it, I'm hip, I'm with it. But am I going to be hip and with it right away? I might actually just reap you for now. Let's get that reap in there. So Seraph is taking a lot of damage right now. This feels almost too easy, but I'm also playing on a very low difficulty, so it might have something to do with this. So bring out the first big boy, and then up here you can do whatever you want. If I'm completely honest with you, I don't care too much. We're just going to knife one angel after the other. Yeah, just gonna knife him. Knife to meet ya, one might say. I kind of want to use the Hell House just so I can finally see it. Okay, so wait. What exactly did this do? Oh, it's only... Okay, I finally understand what this card does. Okay, so it only uses monsters that we've already lost in a sense. Good to know, good to know. Now we finally know for sure. Ow, ow, ow. It's funny that those crystal dots are very effective, but only until the actual combat for the monster begins. So we're going to knife you. Don't really care too much about you, because you barely do damage. Apply Reap to enemy units. You know what? Yes, why wouldn't I? That does take care of most of my problems down there. And you would make it through barely, unless I apply Reap to you, or if I just Ripfall you down. You're a problem for later, let's just put it like that. A problem for later in life. And then we're going to Reap you, increase the Reap damage even more. We want to burn ourselves out here. Protect us from a little more damage, yeah, why not? Let's get him killed, so we do have 3 points on this floor. To bring out the next big boy once we have the next big boy. I would like to see my next big boy, please. Okay, and there is my next big boy. Where's my big beautiful boy? So... I think that's a good start. And big boy. The biggest boy. And another knife. It doesn't quite kill yet though. So right now, you would be getting through. So I will have to just reduce the amount of damage you can do to my core, I guess. This would apply... No, I don't really want to waste the Wormkin Spike. I could do so much more with it than I'm currently capable of. Hey! There we go. Okay, so we took a little hit there. But that's alright. Okay, finally. Alright. Okay, it doesn't really help us to increase our capacity over here. So what we are going to do instead is we are using the good old Wingmaker to smack you around a little. Stab you. Increase our damage output for the future. Bring out the Shardstone Carver, because why the fuck not? You're just going to die. You're going to get a little more fracture damage. Like that's 12 extra points of fracture or something like that. I'll take it. Big hit. Big hits, big crits, big damage. My big boys here are really doing a lot of work right now. The fact that they have double strike and are quickened really saves up on a lot of damage. So lots and lots of units coming in. The very first I can kind of ignore. I should have probably just stabbed him. Hello!
I heard some good news.
Oh, what are the good news?
My boss quit.
Oh! Well, that is good news.
Yeah.
So, what was the final straw that broke the camel's back?
I don't know what was, but due to health reasons, in quotations, she can't work.
Huh. Well, good for you, sucks for her, but I have very little mercy for a woman that was that horrible.
Yes. I can't believe it.
Hey, it is very good news. I can understand.
Start the stream.
Oh, it's alright, honey. It is very good news. You do know that as long as someone talks to me and talks in English, I have an open door policy for the stream. It just can be a little disruptive when it's in German and it's just mumbling in the background. I think you will need to heat up your little Nike phone. Just one thing, don't. I mean, you probably know it, right? That you don't can't put that foil into the microwave, right?
I know.
Okay. Hey, we actually took him down before he even got in last phase. So okay, so is there a final boss that's gonna happen now, or would it only happen under different circumstances? Because I've seen something at some point, I vaguely remember. Okay, looks like we actually just made it, so maybe we do have to run on an actually challenging difficulty. And hey, we've unlocked the next champion for the Wormkin. Yes, yes. The one for the Wormkin are the DLC faction, and I barely played with them yet. So I was like, you know what, Wormkin. And we've got a new champion, the Echo Ride. He's Phoenix Echo Ride.
Oh my
And he does the Echo Objection.
You're so cute.
I've seen... There was that horrible Phoenix Wright gif I've seen today, or a cute cut scene about that clown. It was a cute little animated thing where Edgeworth was going on and on about her badonkadonks. And then at the end of it, Phoenix Wright yells, "Objectifying!"
Awful taste, great execution.
I still don't quite understand why that clown is all over Twitter all of a sudden, but that one was funny. Ah, you beat your friend. Okay, I don't know who I beat, but apparently I beat someone. Wormkin! I do like it whenever card games like this give you something like a champion card, because it gives an overall consistent quality to each run while varying up a deck a lot. Like for example the game by Sentinels of the Multiverse, a board game if you may. So technically the card game, but I think in English you consider card games to be board games as well. And in this game, you have a hero deck, which are your hero abilities, and your hero card, which has like one passive ability. But you wouldn't believe it, but this one passive ability can have a huge impact. What? Is it an insect or is it a frog? Maybe a little bit of both. Wait, I think that thing is actually holding on to some kind of crystal cannon. Interesting. Deal 1 damage per crystal. Alright, so you do want to rack them up as well. Alright, fair enough. Ah, fuck, I forgot to add modifiers. You know what, maybe it's good to not have modifiers right now when I'm trying a new character for the first time. Seraph the Patient. Attacks every turn, applies melee weakness to your front unit and gains attack on rally and incant. Oh god. Okay, I think that was one of the more annoying versions of Seraph. Start of battle, draw until you have 10 cards. Interesting card and reward pack new pack come with a random upgrade. I think that sounds good if you get it right away. So what do we have here? Summon 1 Borg Chrysalis with 20 health. Edge. Remove 1 shell from X. How does Edge works? Triggers when the card's consumed on the floor. Okay, so it does help to get stuff. Honestly, I think I will just try it. I think I'll just try it because I haven't done anything with the Chrysalis last run. So this will be a good learning experience. And I think it is okay for you to have spikes. So all of you have spikes. Maybe it's not as okay. Ah, you know what? Okay, land there, break there. Okay, so we were able to get rid of most of them. I think I'm just going to play you at the top floor for now. Don't know what the Bug Chrysalis does here, or the Borg Chrysalis, or whatever it was called. Okay, we're on the right floor for that. I think these things... How many levels of shell do you have? Okay, you do have a couple of shells. I don't have any cards to consume right now. I think I should do this just so there's one crystal. When it comes to you guys, I guess it doesn't really matter what I play. I'm just going to take out one with everything. But it looks like we do have a decent champion against this specific version of Seraph. Okay, yeah, you consumed your one shell. Fair enough. And let's bring out the first steward. I think it's good to start bringing out stewards. Okay, so we are finally done with all of this, and there is the champion. The final boss, as one might say. Can apply a little damage there. Bring out our next chrysalis guy up there. I think that shouldn't be a problem. I don't think you're really going to get anywhere, right? Yeah. Although I should have probably just used the lance. I think the lance, generally speaking, is just better when it comes to damage. First lance, second lance, and echo break, and there we go, you are dead. Sadly enough, we did not get the thing to hatch, so we definitely do need better cards to make that happen. Maybe build up energy a little faster or something like that, I don't know yet. Okay, so all of you come with Permafrost. Interesting. Apply Infuse to card in your hand. And it does have honestly, I think Bounding Echoes might be useful for this specific archetype. Ooh! This one's good. The Crypt Builder. And what kind of effect is that? Oh, that's why it's this powerful. It already had... Okay. It's very hard to say no with a pre-attuned Crypt Builder. I think I want that. That's just too good to say no to. So, do we want another Wormkin and unit upgrade? Yeah, I think I want another Wormkin. So, ooh, haven't seen that one yet. Apply Reap 2 to enemy units and gain armor 2. What kind of abilities would those be? Quick, that's literally useless for you. Gain armor, I guess I should take the Kinhost Vessel just so I can see how that actually works out. Upgrade a unit with Endless. Hatch. What does Hatch do exactly? So technically I could use this to produce endless Kinhost Vessels, right? I don't really want to upgrade those guys. I think, in fact, I'm going to get rid of one of those guys. And then I'm just going to move on with my life. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do here. Oh! I can not even remember this guy. Maybe because he doesn't have really a distinct look. I mean, he does look good, but he is a night guy at the end of the day. He's not as distinct as Wingless Birdman with Axe, if you get what I'm saying. Well, Crystal Bladed Assassin, for that matter. So... Got a crystal there. I mean, the Crypt Builder is just going to stay in my hand. Both of these... No, wait, you're not going to stay in my hand. Oh well, doesn't matter too much. Like, what are you going to do, even if you get up to that? Even if you manage to get up there, it's not going to do much, so... Okay, most of my cards are infused already. That's a little bit of an awkward spot I find myself in. So for now, let's go for the Echo Break there, just because I want to. And then I guess we are Frost Lancing our way to victory here, just so we can get a couple of charged Echoes going. Hello! Ah, the spikes are really starting to chip away at my champion. I don't know, the Bounding Echoes would probably be more useful if not all of my cards had that already. Frozen Land and Echo Break to get rid of the two of you. Another Echo Break. You know what, I'm just going to play the card on this floor because it should help with the shell. So this shipping should hatch now, shouldn't it? Yeah, there they are. Okay, so we do have these little Borg flies now. It looks like I don't want to have something on the same floor for stuff like that. Just because it seems to cannibalize one another. Well, I guess I can just one-shot this boss. I think that works for me as well. Thank you. So, what do we have here? Plus 20 magic power and gain It's very hard to say no to this, but it does have consume and I need to build up shit. I can't say no to a 0 cost deal 150 damage to front unit card. Permafrost, draw 1, discard 1. Would be nice if I had more cards that could profit from that. Okay, Permafrost Energy Siphon, if we have spells that are this strong, feels just like an insta-win condition. And we can duplicate any card except our champion, Gain a Wormkin unit, yes please, I would like to have another Wormkin unit. I don't think we are really built... Oh, what's this? Gain quick, no that doesn't do anything. I guess the Kinos Carapace will still be more useful. Because right now we are not really getting anywhere with the Echo build up. Ah, you again. So, Heaven's Gold. Nah. Am I going to go for Petty Theft again? I think I want to go for Petty Theft again, it's just such a nice card. Sorry that I don't wear it up more, but Petty Theft is good, alright? I think I would like to have the Energy Siphon doubled. That seems more useful in those situations than the hammer would be. Because the hammer I could only play once anyway. There you are, big boy. Should I just I guess I shouldn't play it right away. Right. Okay, so then instead, Frost lands down there. Oh god, I really wish I had that thing that just plucked out energy now. And I guess we are just going to build our top floor over here. Could I play the Kinhorst Vessel? Yeah. Would it help me in any way to play the Kinhorst Vessel? Nope, not at all. So yeah, something that builds up echoes quickly should be our next priority target here. So let's get rid of this, because this will also help us to build up a little energy there. I do want to see if the hatchlings can consume several levels of... what's it called again? Of echoes at once. Okay, I did lose 3 levels of shell there. So it just consumed as many echoes as there are available to us. Good to know, good to know. So if I just provide them with 2 more echoes, then that's that. Alright. Hurry please. Oh, don't be impatient there. I'm trying to plan my strategisms. So we can't afford to play this. Well, I guess we can. Whoop. And get rid of you right away? Do we want to get rid of you right away? It would consume you. But we have several strong cards, so I don't see a reason why not. And there they are, my little beastie boys. The fuck was that? Alright, there we go. Okay, so petty theft. Petty theft, always nice to see. We're going to kill there. I don't really have any chrysalis or so to build up right now. So instead I'm just going to oh, I don't have enough stuff left. But we have our 2 energy siphons now. So the second we draw the hammer again, we can just finish the boss in 1 hit. This is not the hammer, but the bounding echoes might actually be useful for once. You know what, why not? Let's bring these out. Okay, the edge. The edge didn't do much there. Let's be completely honest. Because I think... wait. Alright, that did that. Whatever that was. Yeah, I think I'm just going to use a single land and then the kin host can get out of there. He's quick and right. Yeah. So he's definitely just going to take out 1 unit, no problems whatsoever. Hey! Got 1 shot here. Because I'm pretty sure that the increased spell damage is just going to remain. Yeah, there it is. So this will just, yeah, be a 1-shot. Shame that we couldn't kill him before he spawned, but I will take what I can get. So, transfer all frostbite on this floor to a unit. No, that doesn't do anything for us. Deal 90 damage to the front enemy unit. What does Pyre Bound mean? Can only be played in the Pyre room and the floor below it. Deal 90 damage to the frost enemy unit. Keepstone gain holdover. I mean it is a lot of damage. But I don't know about that one. Okay, I think the Ancient Synergy might be more worthwhile, just because it does roughly the same amount of damage while being more flexible. And the Siren of the Sea... Incant when you play a spell on this floor. I do have a lot of spells, so she would profit from that, definitely. So I think... Hey Smiling, how you doing? I'm doing good, except for the fact that it is hot as hell in Austria. I don't know if you can see it on my webcam, I hope not. But I'm sweating my living balls off. How are you doing? How are you doing? I think you should be at home right now again, right? Should have been able to leave the hospital and finally gotten that beer of yours, right? Hope you're doing good, but yeah, I think I'm doing fine other than I'm being a little tired and it's just way too fucking hot. It's really damn bright. Ah, god dang it. Yeah, don't know why my webcam's so bright right now, because usually it is not that bright, even though today is actually quite a dim day. I think my webcam is just trying to overcorrect the dimness that's outside, because the entire sky is clouded. So, what are we doing here? Pyre health, I don't need pyre health. Money, I'd always need money. Upgrade the champion. Yeah, just got the beer at the same day I got out of the hospital. Nice, that's the way we like it. So, how does it feel to finally be out of the hospital again? Enjoying your time back at home? So, what do we have here? Summon 1 kin host vessel with +40. Remove 2 shell from X. Oh, I think... Oh wait, what? When does resolve trigger? Triggers after combat. You know what? That might be nice. Gain a Stygian unit. Are there any good Stygian units for my... Apply sap. Okay, interesting. Considering the amount of spells we have, maybe. Considering the amount of spells we have, maybe. So, and what does the merchant have for us? Holdover! Ooh. Permafrost. Apply spell weakness 1 to the enemy. Honestly, having holdover on that card is... I mean, it doesn't really do too much new, but at the same time it allows us to apply spell weak. Okay. My girlfriend just turned on the wait, what's it called? Something air conditioning related. I don't think the microphone's picking it up right now. If so, just let me know. Man, that blacksmith girl's so hot. Oh yeah, she do be a good looking giantess. At least I think she's a giantess. Ooh, we could increase the amount of damage the Crypt Builder does even more. I kind of like the idea of a 160 damage Crypt Builder. Hard to play, but also pretty insane. And only having to pay 1 for Ancient Synergy would also be quite nice. Nice. Well then. Well, I could re-roll and see if I get more upgrades, but I think for now I would rather just save my money and move on. Ah, the Protectors of the Clipped. Well then, my dear Protectors. Generally speaking, Monster Train has some really nice designs. Have you ever played this game before? I would assume that you have played this game before. Because, in my opinion, I love Monster Train, but it can be a little difficult to understand if you don't know what's going on screen at all times. Okay, so I can't really get rid of you turn 1. Do I want to play you down there? Okay, you know what? Let's do it like this. You are endless anyway, so I might as well use you to block 1 hit. Nah, but I played same kind as this game before. Ah, alright, gotcha. So, Train Steward, Kinos Karapati is just too weak right now. I guess we are just going to spread out our power. That or we're going to use the Frozen Lands. You know what? I might just use the Frozen Lands just so we have some energy for those things to start hatching. The Siren of the Sea or the Train Steward? I guess I would rather have the Siren out. Ah, I used to play a lot of Monster Train when it originally came out, but I rarely played with the DLC, so I know next to nothing about the Wormkin, for example. Ooh, okay. I'm hip, I'm with it. Okay, what's the best way to go about this? This would just kill the front unit, but it doesn't do anything to our little collector in the back here. The only way to kill the collector... Okay, let's apply some spell weakness to you. All of a sudden you're staying alive, that's lovely. Then, let's use a Frost Lance. And now we should be able to take out the collector, alright. And I think for now I'm just going to use you to block some damage. I think that's like my game plan here. Yeah. I have had a hard time to decide today if I wanted to stream Monster Train or Slay the Spire, because I didn't really want to do anything too lengthy, just because Monster Hunter Rise, the Sunbreak DLC, is going to come out tomorrow, and that thing's just going to eat up my life once it's there. So, but at the same time, I didn't want to start anything big and new because of that. So I decided, okay, you know what, let's go for Monster Train, because it does have monster in the title as well. Might not be the best way of reasoning, but it was my way of reasoning. So, you know what, let's bring you out, and you are just going to die, so you can live. Lovely. You are just going to consume all of those crystals. Ah. Are you going to play Monster Hunter Sunbreak if once it comes out? Because sadly enough, I won't have time to stream on Friday. Maybe I will be able to get in an early stream on Saturday. I will be back on Sunday, but because I can't use the other 2 days, I want to stream as much as possible starting tomorrow. Hey, there's my petty theft. I do love a good pettiness. I think I would rather get rid of you just so you can live. I don't know. Those chrysalises are not doing it for me right now. And I'm not saying that to be mean, I'm saying that because I don't seem to be capable of making them work. I'll be honest with you. So, you know what, yeah, get some permafrost in this bitch. And now the Echo Break should kill. Okay, so that's another good thing here. Energy Siphon, you're the one with holdover as well, okay. Yeah, let's put the holdover on you. We are going to draw you again. I guess the reason to not play you would have been the fact that we would draw another card instead of that then. Okay, and we've taken fire damage already. That's not good. That's not good. In fact, I would even go so far as to say it's bad. Kinhost, you're not also that good either here. Okay, first things first. Let's just bring out the Kinhost. You still have Quicken, so you can take care of that before it takes care of you. Then, I should have played the Bounding Echoes first, now that I think about it. I can take you out with Proclamation. Wait, no, I can't, because it... Oh, wait, I can actually take you out. That is fine, that does work for me. Alright, so I guess it is boss time. I would assume, yes, it is boss time. So, what do we have here? What can we do here? First things first, let's get rid of the little guys, because those will be annoying if I don't do that right away. Then, I guess we are just going to Energy Siphon. Echo it up again, and let's see how much damage we can apply. Okay, it's a fair amount of damage, I would say. A fair amount of damage, so most of the damage has been done. I mean, the deck we have right now isn't even bad. The main problem is the best source of damage I have currently is just my spells, and the chrysalises aren't doing anything whatsoever. So, yeah, let's just give you a little bit of spell weakness again, and just hope I'm going to draw my hammer. Oh wait, I do not need my hammer, I just finished you. Alright, fair enough. Oh, come on, didn't really pay attention, right? Oh my god, yes, Soul Siphon. That will be huge for this kind of deck. Okay, and the rest here? Apply Frostbite. Do I want to go for Frostbite? I mean, it's an easy way to apply a lot of Frostbite. Consume and double stack. Consume is nice for this. You know what? Why not? Why not? Double stack on the Frostbite card seems decent. We could... Oh wait, no, we don't have the possibility to double a card here. Alright. Do you want to forge you? You know what? Let's get rid of a couple of cards here. Let's get rid of a couple of cards here. Which of these cards? I don't really... I have so many Frost Lancers. The Trained Steward doesn't really do me many favors either. So let's get rid of one Trained Steward. And one of those Echo Breaks gotta go. The Frost Lancers are less flexible, but at least they do more damage per default. So, and no abilities for spells. Anything with holdover? No. Upgrade spell with plus 20 magic and consume. Plus 20 magic. Plus 20 magic is good. Maybe for petty theft. I think a strong petty theft is quite nice. And then decreased cost. I mean, all of these are cheap already. I guess getting you down to 0 wouldn't hurt. Do you want to purge more cards? No. Let's leave it like that. Let's leave it like that. Because last time around I was barely able to afford artifacts at the end. So I think... if we could... Oh! What was that? Okay. Fuck am I hearing? Oh, it's a weird sound from the street. Alright, I was confused there. Sounded like someone was banging on metal. Ah, so. Alright. How are we doing this? We don't have anything to build up our energy right away, which is not as great as I would have hoped for. And this doesn't really help again if it only hits the 1 health unit. Yeah, you know what, let's just bring out the Echo right away. Kill the small unit, because you never know when you might want to have him killed. And just place down Train Steward here as well, because... I don't know. I mean, let's get him out, Ah! Okay, so hopefully this hand's a little better. We do have the Lodestone there, interesting. The Lodestone would in theory be such a nice card, but it's very hard to play right now. I don't see a way to get through to this guy though, so maybe I will just kind of waste a turn to bring out the Lodestone on the top floor here and hope he does his work. Hope he does a good job. Are you gonna do a good job, my Lodestone? Sad that we are going to miss out on killing the Cherubim. I mean, it technically isn't a Cherubim. Fun fact, a lot of people these days think that the little baby angel are Cherubims, but I think they're actually called something very similar to Cupid or so. The actual Cherubims were, I think, weird things made out of 3 heads and like 5 or 6 wings, if I remember correctly. Like, original angels were fucked up, I tell you. So, let's get a little frost going over here. And you guys. I do not appreciate you guys. Oh yeah, that's going to do a good amount of damage. You know what? I do appreciate you guys. Because you give me options. You give me option to kill you good. Kill you good. Kill you good. Ooh, and we have the Soul Siphon. So I am going to play this down here just to fill up this floor. Do I really care about protecting you? Not really. But I do care about getting rid of you. Oh, that does not quite get you killed, sadly enough. That does not quite get you killed, sadly enough. Okay, but we are getting our Crystalline Seed back, which is lovely. It's a good card to get back, so let's just play it right away again. And, okay, petty theft. Are we going to petty theft something? I mean, it is just straight up money, why wouldn't I? Why would I not? You guys, on the other hand, this does very little to aid me in my attempts here, but I guess it is a free card that helps me to charge up. Energy Siphon... Infused Lance, maybe? Okay, so now you are going to die. Okay, so my Chrysalis should finally hatch this turn. Nice. So we are starting to get somewhere. I think this deck is slowly coming together after all. Wish I had another creature to play down there, but might as well plop in the Kinhost Carapace. You know what? I'll take that back. I will take that back. So first things first, let's play this card again. Second things second, I do want to power up this floor a little more before I do anything like that. And now we play the beast. Yes, now the beast is in a much better position. There we go, Alright, so now we have a very strong top floor. And we still have a free floor to mess around. Alright, so, Okay, I see. Not ideal. Am I going to just pop down the Siren of the Sea, see how much damage he can do? I think that might be what I'm doing here. and just play as many spells as possible to do a little more damage with her. Wait, is she even going to live through one hit? Hopefully. Okay, no, she did do no damage whatsoever. I'm sorry, Siren, I just threw you out to the wolves. Okay, so... I think I'm just going to give you a little bit of extra spell damage there. And hope I'm going to get a good card next turn to actually capitalize on that extra spell damage. Because right now this thing is basically just shredding through my army. Yeah, there goes my commander. Oh wait, decreasing its attack power will do a lot for me though. Okay, so I haven't gotten any of my killer spells, which is a shame. But at least I've got his attack power down to 0. But he's still going to make it past the... Oh no, okay, finally he's no longer going to make it past. Ah, and the step stacks are slowly dropping. Okay, so I'm never sure which damage over times effects and conditions are going to trigger in between rounds on these boss fights, and which of them only trigger once the boss is going to switch over to the next floor. That can confuse me sometimes. Another Soul Siphon, yes please. This is a very important card for me. Guardian Stone. Apply armor 1 to friendly units? Maybe. What do you do? Huh. Do I want another Frostbite card? Nah, not really. I think that would only weigh down my decks right now. Oh, and we can get an artifact. So, at start of battle... Oh, yes! Huge! Huge for a deck like mine. So what do we have here? Merchant cost reduced by 25%. Yes. Grants plus 2 stacks of Frostbite each time it is applied. Does not decay. Ah, do I have enough? I only have one card that applies Frostbite, but it no longer decays and I can get the card back eventually. So maybe that is actually useful for me. Yeah, summon a second unit during a turn, gain 3 energy. Okay, 50% chance to apply silence when something enters my train does sound amazing. It will strip a lot of enemies of their abilities, so I think I can work with that. Oh yeah, which of these are we going to take? I think the wait, no, which of these are these? Apply 1 sap and 5 times. Oh wait, well, looks like we finally got another way of applying Frostbite. I didn't even check the other ones, because right now applying more Frostbite seems more important to me. So I definitely need more energy once I've got the next crystal thingy. Maybe I should have gone for more energy right away. So, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Okay, so both of you have been silenced. I like that. I can vibe with that. Do I... Yeah, you know what, let's just send you out, Echo, right here. Can we potentially... I mean, why not? Why should I not do it? So this would pretty much take care of the first floor for a while. So I will do that. And I think I'm starting to just apply spell weakness to the final boss if I have chances like that. I don't see a reason not to, because the second I get a chance to do big damage numbers to him, it will be huge. Ooh, do I want... Ember Drain and all of these would kind of suck. I'm basically going to sacrifice my next turn for that. You know what? No. Let's just apply the Ember Drain up here. And we're going to bring out both a Trained Steward and a Kinhouse Carapathian. There we go. I don't have enough energy for that. Okay. That's still fine with me. That's still fine with me. I think that the turn we had for the second floor was more important there. Hey, and we've got Soul Siphon back, so that's nice. That's nice. Hey, and the Chrysalids. Okay, so Soul Siphon for the top floor and bring out the Kinhouse Vessel so it can just start chugging away. And a little bit of a petty theft here, just to get that extra energy going. And yeah, why not? Why would I not frostbite you guys? And considering that it's only a 50% chance to spellbind them, we're doing good here. Another Soul Siphon is back. Lovely, lovely. Ah, sorry that I don't know. Am I talking too much or too little about things outside of the game? I'm never 100% certain if people actually prefer to hear me rambling or if they prefer to hear me talk about stuff that's going on in the actual game we are playing. If you have a personal preference, just let me know, because I can make it both work. I can do both these things, no issue whatsoever. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to play a couple of cards here. Just weaken you to the point of no return. And a Trained Steward. So this thing is going to hatch now, right? There we go. And it is an endless card, so I should get it back right. Am I getting it back right away, or is it just getting re-added to my deck? I don't remember. So, what does it even do? It's the first time I see this thing. Kinhouse Pupa. This thing has a lot of abilities. Multi-strike 1, armor 20, cardless, strike, apply reap to enemy units, alright? Charged Echo. Oh wait, no, that's one of the floor abilities. I got confused there. So I think I'm actually just going... Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't. But wait. Oh no! Okay, I kind of fucked up. I might have fucked up, which is a bit of a shame, but what can you do? Yeah. I did fuck up there. I did not see that thing does increase our spell damage. I was like, oh, we have a chance to hammer away. Well, sadly, we do not. Can I even... Wait, does that decrease again, or am I just fucked in terms of the Crypt Builder now? I might just be fucked when it comes to the Crypt Builder. But we are starting to apply some Reap there, so that's lovely. Oh, you're hitting everything. I do not appreciate that. I do not appreciate that. So these cards are still of increased cost right now. Huh. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. We are just going to do this. Energy Siphon, we are Ember Draining ourselves quite hard here, which might fuck us over in the long run. But have you considered? It might not. So we are going to Ancient Synergy here, and let's just see how much damage that is. That's a good amount of damage, a very reasonable amount of damage if you ask me. And last but not least, let's get rid of you, because it does increase, decrease our overall damage output. And let's just mentally prepare for the fact that we will not really be able to play anything next turn, because the Ember Drain will have me fucked. So, I mean, I can still try to get you hatched, I guess. For fuck's sake! I should pay more attention to these things. It's literally his core mechanic, and I'm just not paying enough attention right now. It's not gonna make any difference, as we can clearly see here. But I should have paid more attention. If I was playing on a harder difficulty right now, this could have screwed me over. Well, I guess that's the reason why I'm playing it on a lower difficulty. Ooh. And I guess we are not really consuming all that many, because our champion is bringing back most cards anyway. I can see Siren Song doing something for us. I can definitely see Siren Song doing something for us there. Mostly because the Pyre does a decent amount of damage, and since the card has Permafrost as well, why not? Why not, shall we? So, get a little bit of extra cash there. Let's see what we can find before we decide on which card to duplicate, because who knows, maybe we are going to find something good. Okay, I think I would rather lose Pyre health. Hey, deal 2 damage whenever an enemy unit moves between floors. Yes, that will pretty much wipe out all of the very small enemy units. That's lovely. So, they are getting fucked up passively a lot already. So, what do we have here? Remove 2 shell from eggs. Return a random consumed spell to your hand. And Edge only works when a card with Consume is triggered. And this one just makes us more powerful overall. I think I would rather have the raw damage increase. So, duplicate a card. Which card would we like to have duplicated? Honestly, I could make a good argument for the Crypt Keeper, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, because there have been so many situations where I was thinking to myself, man, this would be good to have the Crypt Keeper right now. Oh, these guys. These guys are not the worst, but they can be annoying. So, what do we have here? Nothing that I really appreciate all that much, if I'm completely honest. So, is this a consume card? Yes, so if I bring out you first, and then I bring out my Chrysalis here, that should remove 1 shell. Yes. And that leaves us with 2 more shells we have to get rid of. So if we just double here, you are going to hatch. Nice. Okay, so you hatching is already quite nice. The Siren Song can stay in our hand, there's no harm in that. And the Kinhost Vessel... yeah, let's put it up there for now, just to get it out of our deck and allow it to maybe potentially get some power. So, these guys are hatched. Did I ever check those out? What do they do? What can they do? What do they want to do? Bogless... Oh, okay, they have no damage if I don't have Crystal Energy on the floor. Gotcha, good to know. I see now. First things first, let's get some goddamn money. Excuse me. So let's frostbite you guys for now. You know what? I should have done that first. I definitely should have done that first. My bad. So now, are we going... You grant someone else multi-strike. Okay, I do not appreciate that. In fact, I do not appreciate that at all. Might as well Ember Drain this floor, just to get you to hatch faster. The Siren... Is the Siren really what I want to play right now? Is the Siren really what I need to play right now? I mean, the Echo Breaker is going to get us not that much closer now that I look at it. Okay, you know what? You are going to live and you're going to kill, so this will work for me. We are suffering from Ember Drain 1 for a turn, but could be worse. Okay, we've got our Petty Theft card back, so that's lovely. You're reducing our Ember Drain. Well, you are the Ember Drain that is reducing our stuff. So let's remove your multi-strike while we're at it. So, multi-strike aside, the kin host. The kin host. He would do something for me on this floor, so I think this is exactly the floor. Ah, damn it, I fucked myself over yet again. Did not pay close enough attention to a couple of things there. Alright, alright. If this is the situation we find ourselves in, what do we do then? You still... you know what, yeah. Soul Siphon this floor again and you will hatch and then the Ember Drain will no longer be a thing and everything is fine and dandy. Alright, that's one thing. Secondly, you would kill my unit. I do not appreciate that. Thirdly, there is no thirdly. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but there just is no thirdly right now because I can't really do much more here. So far, I'm still not too fond of those Chrysalis units, I don't know. They feel like they're more trouble than they are worth for the most part. Hey, you're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I mean, it's going fine so far. We are slowly progressing through the pain, but granted we are playing on the lowest difficulty right now. I did defeat the game on the highest difficulty already, but it was 1.5 years back. So I thought to myself, let's just start out with no difficulty whatsoever. And granted, I did lose my very first run on no difficulty whatsoever, so I feel justified in my decision. Ooh. You know what? I think this is a good moment to bring out the Lodestone. It seems to be a perfect moment, in fact, to bring out the Lodestone. Just decrease your overall damage output, shall we? I think that sounds like a good idea. And yes, Ancient Synergy our way through, you guys. And all of a sudden you're all alone down there. Lovely, lovely. It's okay though, you don't have to explain. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I don't know, I don't really feel a need to justify myself when it comes to low difficulty and stuff like that. But since I am rambling constantly anyway, so I might as well just explain why I'm doing things the way I am doing them. I am a rambler after all. Rambling is one of the most important parts about streaming in my opinion, because I don't know about you, but for me personally, there's nothing wrong in a stream than when the streamer just says nothing for the entire stream. I really don't like dead air, even if he just makes random noises or talks about getting groceries. I still prefer that to the streamer not saying anything whatsoever. You know what? Yes, more power. More power! And, ooh, this will be good. And, Kadoosh! Ah, big damage numbers. And we've already won. Do we even want to play any more spells? I mean, we can play a couple of more spells. Why not? Why be stingy with our spells if we have them anyway? Oh, because you're revenging maybe, but I guess the Sap does counter your revenge quite hard. Sometimes you even cheat on easy mode. How dare. No, this is a safe place. I never understood people that are annoyed when other people cheat in their single player games. Like that famous paragraph where someone went off about a reviewer that modded the speed in Sekiro just so he could beat it. Was like, you did not only cheat the game but also yourself. And every normal person just looked at that comment and was like, dude, it's a video game. Relax. That's what games are there for, to relax. So, fuck the people say get good. How about get more time for your family? Yeah. I don't know. It's not even that. It's just about what you enjoy. Like, for example, in our... Wait, give me a second. I will continue on with that point as soon as I've read what all these cards do. Apply Daze 6 to a unit. Interesting. Deal 15 damage for each spell in the consume pile. I don't think we can really rack up too many consumed spells right now. Extract 3. Lose if you're gonna play the card, blah. Apply melee weakness. Honestly, I don't like any of those. Okay, so for example, RPGs. I tend to play RPGs on the easiest, well, at least if they are turn-based RPGs, I tend to play them on the easiest difficulty available for one reason and one reason only. RPGs, turn-based ones, tend to balance difficulty with grind, and making the game more difficult just makes it more grindy. Like, for example, the Kingdom Hearts games are famous to have a little bit of a power spike for the final boss. Like, or rather final boss, like for the best example, Kingdom Hearts 2, where I was able to defeat the final boss somewhere between level 30 and 40, and I had to grind up to level 98 to defeat Sephiroth. That's not really all that enticing gameplay. The end of the turn, apply frozen to a random card in your hand. Interesting. An egg unit summon. Remove 3 shell. Okay, that might actually be useful. Any units on the bottom floor in the first wave of combat. Maybe, but I want to check the Merchant of Steel first. Ooh, multi-strike. Multi-strike's always lovely. It's always good on the Kingdom of Carapace. Upgrade a unit with more power. The rest of you I don't really care about. So what are we going to duplicate now? I think I do want another Kingdom of Carapace now that he's upgraded to full. 5 hours grinding for defeat a single boss, just too sweetly for me. Yeah, for me too. I don't know. Let's say it like this. I care about what kind of grind we are talking about. Like, for example, I love Monster Hunter, like my title already implies. I can play Monster Hunter for hundreds of hours. Grant +1 stack of Reap each time it is applied. Interesting. All cards can... Ooh, yes, definitely yes. 100% yes. Okay, and the rest here is not really all that good anymore. You know what? Let's just purge a card. Which of these cards? Yes, I don't want all these Echo Breaks. I don't need all these Frozen Lanterns. Let's get rid of one of each. There we go. It's always multiple 8 times XP earn, because I'm gonna grind time over 16 times, right? Yeah, it's so annoying, right? I don't know, turn-based RPGs, or rather, RPGs with an XP system. They always get balanced around grinding, and I hate that. Difficulty modes can work in turn-based games, but not if there's any form of XP system, in my honest opinion. That's because one of the reasons why I think that the Dark Souls games wouldn't be hurt by having options for difficulty, just because people that find them hard but still want to play them just have to grind a while at a good spot at the very start, just so they are like 10 to 20 levels ahead of the curve, and then have a little bit of an easier time. It just makes it grindier for them, not more challenging. But yeah, the point I wanted to make was I can appreciate a good grind sometimes, like for example with Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter does grind really well in my opinion. That's what I love about Monster Hunter, because in Monster Hunter the grind is the enjoyable part of the game, in a sense. Ooh, I have too little room to still play the Kingdom of the Carapace. Yeah, well, fair enough. So, you have the entire melee weakness thing, right? If I remember correctly. So I think I'm just going to let you through for now. Or, you know what, I think he's fine like that. Right, he's fine. He's doing great over there. Yeah, Monster Hunter grinding is the fun part. See, if the grind is fun and still of reasonable length, then grinding can be a good thing. But sadly enough, if the grinding is just defeat the same random encounter 200 times, then I'm not going to do it, because I am not going to enjoy it. Okay, so let's get this one out of the way. Yes, why not? And I think I'm starting to apply Frostbite, because you are not going to get rid of that Frostbite, so that will tick you off slow and steady. Hey, all of them are hatched. Lovely. But other games that like Pokemon grinding are just a pain. Yeah, Pokemon is one of the worst offenders. That's why I like the concept of Nuzlocke, and maybe at some point, maybe I will do a Nuzlocke on stream. Maybe even for Pokemon. I have not yet decided fully. Ooh, I could bring out the Wait, no, I can't. Okay, we are at full capacity here already. Oh, do I have the hammer? I have the hammer right now! Okay, give me a second. This is going to be good. This is going to be amazing. Oh, we have several. Okay, should probably play something else as well, shouldn't I? Maybe. But for now, we are just going to prepare the hammer! Beautiful, beautiful damage numbers. I feel like a great sword main now. Ah. Oh, lovely, lovely. That I had to do that. Sorry, I had to focus on that one. That was just too good not to focus on. But yeah, I like the concept of Nuzlocke a lot. But the problem with Nuzlocke in Pokemon is that whenever any of your creatures die, it just sets you back to grinding up another creature for a couple of hours, which is annoying to say the least. And hey, we've defeated him before he started his actual combat phase. Nice. GG! Okay, I think we can increase the difficulty a little now, because that was actually way too easy in my opinion, for the fact that I have not concentrated on what I was doing half the time. Ah, yeah. As I think about it, I think old Monster Hunter games were probably a little too intense on the grind as well, in my opinion. The Keeper of Echoes. Okay, I think you can do something with that. Sounds like a decent card in my opinion. Sounds decent, sounds hip. I'm with it, I'm with it. Okay, I still need 2 more runs. One with the Nature Boys and one with the Fire Boys. We can do that, we can do that. Why shouldn't we be able to do that? We can do that. I should have just clicked on new run. Oh well, now we know. Now we know. So, and this time around, I am going to actually... You know what, let's just pull... I feel okay, I feel decent, I think we can beat it on this challenge run. Can't we? Can't we? So, we didn't have the fire guys, right? So let's bring the fire guys with us. Yeah, we haven't defeated anything. No, oh wait, no wins yet. Okay, so we do need the nature guys after all. Okay. Grinding most, I don't think most games are getting grinding right, sadly enough. So that's what, another thing that I like about Monster Hunter's grinding on that end is you're just grinding for armor, you're not just grinding for raw stat increases. And even at your strongest point, a mid-game monster could still deck you with end-game gear if you're not careful. So one of the most important things you're grinding for is just the experience. You're just slowly getting better at the game. Oh. Okay, that was my door. Did somebody come in the room? I don't know. I do not know. Oh, I don't remember what these things do. Pack charts. The more pack charts you collect, the harder the enemies you face will be. Collect 100 before the end of the run to unlock a final... Oh, that's where that weird final boss thing came into play. Alright, gotcha, gotcha. When an egg unit is summoned, remove 3 shell and apply 30 armor. Honestly, having this thing right... Wait, which of the champions do I have right now? I think I have the right champion, right? Yes, I still have my little bug guy. And there she is, your hot smith girl. I do like a buff woman. Have you seen Encanto? The buff woman there is amazing. What's she called? The Under the Surface girl with the song. Encanto was a good movie. The ending was a little bit on the weak end, but the rest of it was amazing. Yeah, I think the ball crystal. Yeah. Let's do it like this. Stack on me, my buff queen. Yeah, it's very fun. The fun thing about the muscle girl in Encanto was originally the CEOs were like, no, we don't want her to look like that. Nobody's going to like her if it's a buffed up woman. She won't even look like a woman. But the artist fought really hard to get her into the movie the way he wanted her to be, and he actually managed to succeed it. But the CEO, little dirtbag that he is, went like, okay, you know what, we're just not going to produce any merchandise for this specific character, because it's not like anyone is going to buy it anyway, because who would like to see a buffed up woman? And as it turns out, people wanted merchandise of her and not of any of the other characters. I mean, some of the other characters, but not nearly as much as they wanted it from her. And they were like, what the fuck, Disney? And it cost Disney a shit ton in merchandise. Those guys are lame as hell, yeah. Honestly, CEOs seem so out of touch at all times. And of course they are out of touch. How wouldn't they be out of touch? They are rich people sitting around in their chairs of money with no context of how the real world works anymore. I don't know. I'm very anti-CEO. I do not like rich people. So are they... Oh, you're Ember trained. Is that one of my... Maybe I should have taken a look at what kind of modifiers we have now. Enemies are strong, are available, yada yada. Add that way to your starting deck. Okay, major battles now have additional enemies. Alright, minor bosses have increased damage. Minor battles now have additional enemies. Add a copy of the Primal Clan starter card to your starting deck. Alright. Some basic enemies have additional attack. Add a copy of the Elder Clan starter card to your starting deck. Your Pyre takes 20 damage at the start of the run. Ah, the first unit played in top floor each turn. Ugh, annoying. Boss power increases per... Alright. Gotcha, gotcha. My life goal is marry a big, tall, buff woman that can beat the shit out of who trying to mess with me. I mean, that does sound like a way better life goal than a lot of people have these days. Ah, consume can only be played once per battle. That's not really helping me here, is it now? Well, that did help me ever so slightly. And I think, yeah, let's get rid of you as well while we're at it. Give you one more point of region while we're at it as well. Ah, well, then I wish you the best of luck looking for your tall queen. Well, tall queen, I guess she could be a tall queen. Does she have to be tall? Did you say anything about tall? Because buff does not... Okay, it was big, tall, buff woman. Alright, fair enough. Because maybe you want a little dwarf girl who's just like muscular as hell. Wait, no. Dwarf is actually the derogative term in English. I meant just a small woman, not an actual, not the dwarf in the sense of actually little person. sorry. I thought about the fantasy dwarf, okay? I'm very sorry. Ah, I think that kills, right? Yeah, we can use that to kill. Nice. Yeah, let's just kill the two of you while we're at it. And this does nothing for me right now. On the other hand, they are super hot though. Very fair. I think, generally speaking, I'm all for body type diversity. And I think media is slowly starting to get better about that. Because I, as a human, want to see people in all shapes and sizes, because I think that is very healthy just for people in general, because they have more body types are widely available for everyone to see, the less bad people will feel if they are, oh, hello. The less bad people will feel about themselves if they are not like a weird idealized form that the media is trying to push on us, in my opinion. So, let's see, what do we have there? Hey! Another Borgfly. So Borgfly is just a regular card. Interesting. Do I want the Borgfly as a regular card? I don't know, I don't think it's all that good if I'm completely honest. I mean, it doesn't cost anything, so it's not that bad either. Yeah, let's just bring in the Borgfly, I guess. Ah, I should have taken the consume card now that I think about it. Oh well. Restore 10 health to a friendly unit, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 5 times the amount healed. Ooh. Nice. Up to 5 times the amount healed. The sad thing is we don't really have buff enough cards for that to matter. Steel Enhance on the other hand. Ooh, yes, Sting. I love the Sting spell. So what do we have here? Accept charge in exchange for upgrading spells or combining units. Ooh. So under those circumstances, let's gain an Evoking unit first. Sweep. Ooh, I'm a big fan of Sweep. Both of these are good in their own twisted way. The question is, do we want someone who ramps up or do we want someone who is just tanker? This is better as a front line. I think I do want you in the back though. So, multi-strike, yes, and we already know who is going to get the multi-strike. And a damage upgrade to make it easier for you to get started. Lovely. So, and an upgrade for the Bogfly, because I don't think it will hurt the Bogfly to have a little bit of a base here. Alright, so we did that, we did that. Let's see, upgrade a spell to gain Purge and cost -1. Upgrade a spell with plus 30 mana power. Let's see about the sacrifice thing. Okay, so we could just... I think I want to sacrifice you to the Shattered Shell. Because why not? Because that kind of turns the Shattered Shell into a pretty decent champion. So, and then upgrade it with magic power here. And I think that's pretty good for the Sting. The Sting is just a free card, so why wouldn't I do it? Yeah? Oh, doesn't look like someone knocked on my door. I thought someone might have knocked on my door, but apparently they did not. I mean, if someone will give a golem from Lord of the Ring looking like a chance, I'll do my best to not let her down. Oh, come on, don't be that down on yourself. I'm sure you will look better and go. And let us not forget that according to OG face recognizing things, Golem was actually one of the well, not was one of them, the most beautiful creature alive, because he had big eyes, he had a very perfectly symmetrical face, and many other things. So, Golem, according to computers, is beautiful. And that's how I want you to think about yourself for the day. So, I do not want this. I do not wish for this, but I think it is good for me. Gollum is the hottest one, Lord of the Rings. See, that's what I want you to say. That's how I want you to think about yourself. Was it something okay now? True that, you got me there. So, are we going to echo our way through the first one? Yes, we are. I think we are. No attack there, couple of hits there, and then it's sweep! Aha! Your tanks will do nothing for you. The one bad thing here right now is the fact that... Okay, I think I'm just going to let you move on about your daily business, and we're going to kill you this way because I like killing enemies in cheeky ways. You can literally just move on, I don't care. Reach the bonfire, the pyre, what you gonna do about it? Wait, is the pyre going to take spike damage? You know what, I'm not sure enough if the pyre is going to take spike damage, so I will actually play a couple of cards there. Unpurgeable. Okay, so much for that. I haven't watched Lord of the Rings in a long time. I should rewatch it. Usually, like, until a couple of years back, I rewatched the entire extended trilogy every 1 to 2 years, because those are just such great movies in my opinion. So let's heal up our commander. All of those spikes are not healthy for him. And there is literally no one, so let's play the spike, because why not? It helps us draw a card next turn. And do I want... You know what? Why not? Why not? Have a big sweeper next turn. Hey, and there's the final boss. And everything is just going to die. You know what? Goodbye. Goodbye. If everything is just going to die, then please go for it. Cute, you think you can defeat the strongest wine. Lord of the Rings were really good movies. Of course, these days, the AGC... Honestly, the CGI is only slowly starting to fall behind in my opinion. The movie was just that damn well made, and I still can't believe that the same director that was involved with the Lord of the Rings did the Hobbit trilogy, because the Hobbit trilogy is shit. The Hobbit trilogy was so goddamn bad, and I can barely believe how that came to pass. So I guess he was not really the man in the lead there, and I accidentally moved my webcam over, so let's move back again. Oh yeah, the Lord of the Rings movies are some of the best movies. That's just an fact, man. So, ooh, do I want that? Do I want the proclamation? I think well, Bounding Echoes might actually be valuable this time around, but I think I want the proclamation. Only Avatar has nearly reached that level. Okay, if we're talking Avatar right now, are we talking about the series or are we talking about the Pocahontas knockoff 3D movie? Which kind of Avatar are we talking about? Or are you referring to live action Avatar, directed by M. Night Shyamalan? A critically acclaimed masterpiece, isn't it? I'm just joking, please don't crucify me on a stake. Can you crucify someone on a stake? I guess if you use 2 stakes, you can crucify someone on a stake. Oh, plus 10 magic power and piercing, yes please. Oh, no, that's even better. You know what? That is, in fact, even better. You actually meant Avatar that has blue people. Oh, you're actually talking about the Pandora Avatar. That was the highest earning movie for a long time. I think, is the right way to say it in English? The highest grossing movie? Something along those lines. Ooh, what do we have here? Someone gained 60 max health. Yes, I can see this guy working out for me. Ah, that movie was huge for a long time. And it's kind of weird because it kind of got forgotten. But I guess it was one of the first movies that was really a big budget movie made for 3D cinema back in the day. Give me a second, I'll have to blow my nose. Why did I do that? I didn't blow my nose, I did it the other way around. God damn it. Okay. Build a card. Ooh, yes, please. Okay, what do we pull? Create the damage effect. Create the... Okay, I think we're on the damage effect. That's interesting, I never had that event. Create an ascend effect. I don't even know what an ascend effect is. Let's use the ascend effect just because I want to know more about it. And create an effect that increases capacity. Yes, that does sound nice. Okay, deal 30 damage, ascend the unit, +1 on this floor. You know what, I did not build this orb just to not use it. But yeah, it's the Avatar Legend of Pandora movie or whatever it was called does get a sequel pretty soon, doesn't it? I think it's supposed to come out either... Wait, I think it's supposed to come out next year. And it's kind of weird to me because that movie was low-key forgotten. I think the only time I really heard about that movie again was when something finally surpassed it in highest earning movie of all time. I think it was Infinity War or something like that, or Endgame. Let's just look it up real quick. Let's just look it up. I do not want to spread misinformation. Highest grossing movies. There we go. List of highest grossing films. There we go. Okay, so... Oh wait, apparently the Avatar movie is still the highest grossing movie after all. With... Jesus Christ, I don't even know how to say that number in English. I think that's 2 billion... Is that 2 billion? It's a big number. Wait, let me just copy that real quick. This is how much money the Avatar movie earned, and according to Wikipedia, it's still ahead of Avengers Endgame by like 50 million there. So, it still held on to the #1 spot apparently. Still held on to the #1 spot. Jesus Christ, the movie was from 2009. I thought it was just a decade old, but it's even longer than a decade. Fucking hell. I'm getting old. I'm getting way too old for this shit. So, Echowright, my friend, you do things over there, right? Yeah. And... Oh, I can't... Ah, shit, I did this the wrong way around, didn't I? Okay, I see. I fucked up already, so that's not great, We can make it work, but it is not a good start right now. But I think we are going to get our little cardless critters here. Jesus Christ. How much did that movie cost to produce though? I do want to know that. It definitely made a pretty penny, but how much did it cost to produce? Not the cast, I want to know the cost. Production. Okay, roughly 310 million for production and 150 million for promotion. So they did spend a pretty penny of it, but they definitely made their money back. That's for damn sure. Okay, so we do have the dead weight card in our hand right now. If I play you up there, are you going to murder everyone for me? No, you're going to die. Are you going to murder everyone for me now? Yes, thank you very much. That's what I want you to do. Okay, hey, all of you are stunned. That's lovely. I love to see it. Love to see it. I love that energy. So, do I even... Yeah, let's just do an extra point of damage because it increases the amount of damage you guys can do. No, my little guy. Ow. How dare you hit the little guy? Okay, so we had a little bit of a rough setup there, but I think we are slowly starting to get our shit together. You could hit us, you certainly could. But why would you want that? Why would you want to do that? Why would you hunt to hit someone as lovely as I am, huh? Have you ever asked yourself a question like that? I think you should. I think you should. Ah! Can I take my last turn back, please? I swear to God, I misclicked. I only hit the mouse button by accident. Ah! Alright, this became a lot more interesting all of a sudden. This became a lot more interesting all of a sudden. Ha! In over 100 hours of playtime. This is the first time that I accidentally shot my own champion. Can promise you that much. Okay, so... the best way to go about this is to restore you to increase the amount of crystals here, just so you do more damage. Yes, yes, yes. And there's not much else I can do, sadly enough. Okay, luckily the second floor is holding up pretty well. So I don't worry too much right now, but if anything significantly bad happens, then I know which event to blame it on. I can't play you, but I can kill you. And now I could also just shoot you. Nah, let's do it over here. And send them a little bodyguard. Let's send them a little bodyguard. Draw 3 and apply Consume to the spell. I really don't like this card. This card is just kind of... I mean, I guess it's not really expensive now I look at it. The card itself is free, but I don't have that many charged echoes most of the time. Yeah, I don't think I want to play this right now. Hit them! Hit them good! Yes! Good boy. The true champion of this round, my new commander, this is what you are. So, the final wave has started. The final wave has started. So, let's send out the Evoken here. And do we want to shoot? Yes, okay, so you die now. And you are on the second row. That's good. Okay. I don't think I'm physically capable of killing you. I will barely survive this turn up here. We do a little more damage there, but we are not doing any significant damage to her, which is bad. So I definitely need some form of bodyguard for my little friend up there, otherwise I'm just going to end. I did not get some form of bodyguard for my little friend up here, so this is bad. Am I out of creatures? I might not have any creatures anymore. And that might be a problem. Ah, a creature! How quaint! Could have needed you one turn ago! So, alright. Problems. Problems all abound. Problems aplenty. Okay, yeah, that did not really matter at all. So, yeah. I think we just lost it. GG. The angel lady murdered her way through my army. But that's what we're here for. We are here for a good old challenge. A little bit of a challenge. Oh god, she was the first major boss. Okay, let's go for a new run right away. And I think I'm going to stick with the same type method, but I am going to switch to the other one because it's just a little easier to use in my opinion. Seraph the Diligent, what do you do? The first spell card played each turn gets consumed. Oh, lovely. Okay, so I do not want to play around spells this time around. Random starting card. Apply armor per... Okay, interesting. Deal 3 damage, move that unit to the front. Useful. Consume, gain 1. Very interesting. Alright, I see. I'm hip, I'm with it. Ooh, what do we have here? Gain an artifact, definitely. Gain magic power. Honestly, the Volatile Gouge is one of these items that can be detrimental, but if you play or you run around it, it might actually be a very good item. If we just build our entire run around it. Okay, so friendly units get +5. Yes, that does seem more useful. And friendly units have +5, alright? I guess it still depends on the rest of the deck, doesn't it? Right now I do have a lot of cards that just generate, so I think I probably want to capitalize on the generation a little more. Maybe, hopefully, we'll see. Enemy units enter with an additional unit draft. You know what? Yes, I think I should take a few more risks at the very start. Okay, so what do we have here? You're a little stronger than the rest, aren't you? Okay, so all these cards are too expensive for my taste right now. I'm going to play you on the top floor just to get you out of the house for now. And I am going to play the Steward as well. I can't kill any of you. Maybe it was a bad idea to give you extra armor. Now that I think about it, maybe I did a little bit of a fucky-wucky there. So, okay, so we did have a round of Ember Drain there. Oh, right. Okay, you die, so you are going to get us resources. Maybe the Volatile Gouge is going to get me killed before I can do anything funny with it. Maybe I shouldn't have taken the effect as well. Who knows, who knows. I know now, but who knows knew beforehand. So, how do I do this? Am I going to lose this round on the very first round? I might be losing this round on the very first round. Well, I guess it had to happen at some point. Let's see how much that is. Hello. I am apparently losing. I might have been a little too cocky with handicap modifier. This is the very first fight. No, the very first fight of this round. So so yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I've been absent. I don't know what you're talking about, boy.
Everything's alright, honey. Nobody can expect you to know everything about any game that we're playing. With Monster Sanctuary...
I was thinking this is what our relationship was all about.
Yes, our relationship is based on video games, and video games alone, nothing but video games. And everything outside of video games is no longer part of our lovely in-between interhuman connection. Well, there you have the truth. Yeah, had to that, have fun. So, what do we have here? I think I should just leave these guys through and focus on how I can do anything that potentially deals with this dude. That's the one big... Oh wait, did they rage? Did something saying rage just happen? Ugh, this is bad. This is so bad. I really hope I can make it through this, but... chances are not great right now, not gonna lie. By bringing you out, you're just going to die before you do anything, so I guess this is the most efficient thing I can do right now. So you just took a little bit of damage. Not much damage, but a little bit of damage. So let's move you to the front. I think, yeah, that will increase the damage you take significantly. This did not. But at least it looks like we will be able to get a couple of hits in. So we might actually make it through this turn. Okay, honestly, that's better than I would have feared. Sadly enough, he's still getting 2 hits in, I think. No, he did not get 2 hits in. On the pyre there. Oh, hello, you back at it again.
I'm back at learning, I guess.
Ah, also learning coding. Did you fly all over the Imperial?
It's that hard. It's like, how do you write newsletters?
And the answer is, how do you write a newsletter?
Well, you have to be nice and semi-professional, but only semi-professional because in my newsletter will always be like a serial document, so you have options of you only don't have to manually name. So, but it always will be auto-generated, so the name will be generated over a system, so it knows all the customers that will be served. So you just have to be like, hey, how you doing? Bye.
I see.
You know me, you know I'm not that big of capitalism.
Goddamn capitalism.
It's very weird.
Very fair, very fair. Oh, I should have gotten the unit first. God damn it, why is this game not giving me expensive units right now?
Well. Shit, I guess.
Ah. So I am going to upgrade you, so I have 1 good unit now. Just the 1. And more magic power, maybe. Nah, none of these really work because of... Ah! I think the volatile gouge, funny as it might be on other runs, is kind of fucking me over right now. Ah well, let's see. Maybe we can make it through this and somehow it will work out for us. Who knows? Who knows? Do you know? I do not know. So... I think I'm going to bring out the Spine Chief up here. The Kinho's Carapace is not going to do much for now. But these guys... Oh god, they do have one of those annoying abilities, don't they? Okay, I think I'm just going to plug down a train steward over here. Ah, I still need something to really get the echoes per floor started right now. This is not the way. Right now, this is definitely not the way. Okay, so... we got the gold. We got the gold, we're getting old. Okay, so this is actually good. This is good. This is progress. We can play... Oh, wait. I think I might have played the wrong card there, didn't I? Alright, this is no longer good. This is already bad. I mean, we started to build up a little energy there, but we are definitely going to take some pyre damage now. And I will not have my big boy to play next turn, even though I would need the big boy. Hey, and there is another big boy, but not the big boy that I wanted to see. Okay, so... all of my cards are hella expensive right now. Okay, so I think I should just try to get rid of you. The fact that they managed to shove so many Sinner's Burdens up my ass, and the fact that those get randomized as well is screwing me over hard right now. And I was in a bad position to begin with. Wait, did it not randomize him this time around? So let's kill the second guy. I guess we could infuse you. Yeah, I think that the only thing that's really viable right now. So let's hope I get my big boy back for this turn. I did. Okay, so let's not screw this up. This is our one chance to actually make it through this. We can only really play one card here, so it doesn't really matter. So I think I would rather apply Fracture to him. And then big boy time. And hey! Big boy is actually getting us through this! Good, big boy. Okay, so we are hanging on by a thread right now, but we are hanging on. Why are you only giving me cheap cards, game? I need expensive cards. These are not expensive cards! I'm angry. Gain an Vulcan unit. Well, I would like a new unit. I kind of need the Pyre health, I think. Maybe I'm just changing losses. God damn it, the Forever Flame would be so good. Would be so good if I had anything but the Volatile God. Draw +1 each turn and return con card to the top of your draw pile. You know what? Why not? Divine Temple. Yeah, I think well, I could only upgrade Steward, so I don't think that's really all that worthwhile. What do we have here? Please give me anything good, like anything. I don't need much. Honestly, yeah, I think I will take the hook this time around. I think I can make the hook work. Okay, so barely alive and kicking. Oh god, it's Talos again. She ended one run. Is she going to end another? What's it up with you, Talos? Don't you have anything better to do than to hang around these parts? Okay, so let's bring out the Spine Chief right away. Oh wait, no, we are choosing a card to return right now. We are choosing a card to return right now, so I think Shelter will be the better card to return. Then again, I should return something that I might want next turn, so let's select you. And then I can only basically play one card. Let's Fracture you to build up some energy here. And I guess I can kill one of you guys at least, so that's something. Ow, 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 ow. Bad Talos, no more hitting. Viper, no swiping. Okay, so you're a little more expensive now, and oh wait, I can return another card. Forgotten Trade, yeah, why not? Let's return the Forgotten Trade. So pulling you up and dazing you is actually a good thing, because you are the one strong guy in the group. And yeah, I'm just going to Fracture you as well. So we have dealt with all of the first wave for now. We're slowly starting to build up some fracturing, but the pressure is definitely on. What are we going to return here? The Forgotten Trade, maybe. Because I can't really afford to play that. It costs 2 right now. So, can I play at least 2 crystal cards there? No, I could play 1 crystal card there. I should have brought the Kinhos Carapace back. So many choices to make and none of them good. The good thing is, okay, now we do need the Kinhos Carapace back, but since I made it in a wee awkward way, I will not have him this round. Sadly enough, I will not have him for this turn. Okay, so let's Fracture you, so you're going to die before you reach this. I don't want to play Forgotten Trade this turn, I only want to play it once the Kinhos Carapace has been out. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, and you're actually getting a second hit in. That's not good. That's not good, and now there's way too much on this floor. Okay, the good thing is I should draw him. I did not draw him. I did not draw him. Lovely, lovely, isn't it? Okay, yeah, this is over. This is so over. I'm just going to get eliminated. I'm going to play it out, but okay, so lessons for the future. Volatile Gouge. The lesson here is don't take Volatile Gouge. And now we know. Now we know that you don't take Volatile Gouge. So are you just going to rip my thing to shreds in a single turn, or are you going to take your time with it? So... Yo, we actually made it through this one, huh? Alright, so the final wave's out and about. Might be a little late for that, but alright. Select you, return you. Okay, I do have to bring you out. You're the only thing that has any chance of stopping this anymore. You're getting a couple of hits in there, but you killed them, so... Okay, we are still alive. Somehow. Somehow we are still alive. Okay, I'm not going to pick up an overpriced break. Wait, no, So, this is the card I wanted to select. Okay, consume, gain a lot of energy, yes, because I don't think you really get it. Oh wait, it consumes the card, it doesn't even use up the charged echoes. I read this card wrong the entire time. Okay, so spikes will be a lifesaver for you, that's for sure. And then I think I'm just going to apply more of that to you. Because the first guy will just be a one-shot anyway. Which of these cards do I want to return? Guess none of these really matter. Train Steward matters the least, I guess. But, as it'll appear, we actually made it through Talos. I don't know how we did it, if I'm completely honest. Because I was sure as hell we are going to die here. But we did somehow pull it off. And finally an expensive card. Apply plus 10 and spikes 3. Usually would never take you, but first time for everything. And here's the Keeper of Echoes. Okay, we are slowly starting to get expensive cards apparently. Good. And I think I need to be able to do more per each turn. And I do need my Pyre health back, yes. And I do need my money back, yes. Upgrade your champion, of course, of course. Friendly units have plus X. Ooh, oh yes, I do. I like being able to inspire, apply reap. So let's duplicate. Oh wait! Stop with duplication. I do have another idea. What do we have here? Divine Horde. When played, your champion gains max health. Interesting. The Root Split Mask is probably going to buy us some valuable time there. And I'm going to double a card, and I'm definitely going to double the Kin Host, because... Oh wait. Okay, it's getting a little dangerous in terms of the back chart, I think. So maybe I should stop just picking up these things. But I feel like I need the upgrades to even have any chance here. So, choose a card to return. You are just not good in the starting hand. Oh, and notice I have another one of you, alright. So, let's bring out the Spine Chief on the upper floor. And leave enough room for you to be added later on. Yeah. Bring out the Train Steward over here. And let's give you spikes. Why not? Why not? I think spikes are a good idea. The Keeper of Echoes, on the other hand. I think I do want you protected right now. I don't mind the Steward to getting fucked up. Oh, you guys buff yourselves up. I do not like that. Oh, and you are generally upgraded at this point. Alright, alright. I see how it is. Okay, you have spikes now, but what do you think about having more spikes, perhaps? I think more spikes is a great idea for you. So, you guys are just going to make it through, sadly enough. And you're getting stronger by the minute, so I do not appreciate that. You're rooted for now, and while you will do a lot of damage to my champ... Yeah, I don't really... Ooh. Getting rid of you right away might be a good idea, but... Let's see. You can play 2 fracture cards here. The question is, do we want to play the Kinross Carapace right away? That's a good question, isn't it? It would definitely buff him by a lot, and would stop them as well. But I feel like I can still get a little more out of this. Maybe it's greedy, but I think I would rather get rid of her for now. Because this just removes the tanky unit that would be a problem later. Oh, so spikes do affect the pyre as well. Now I know. Okay, you are probably going to die. I will be honest with you, I do not have the time right now to take care of you. You guys are getting rooted, and I do hope I have another kin host available to me. Yes, I do. That's good. Little less good that I have these increased costs right now, but wait. Really, I don't have any card for that. Alright, fair enough. Don't really think it's fair enough, but I guess we'll have to make do. So, big guy, you're going in. And... ah, fuck, I should have played you in the second position. The other one's the one with the spikes. Ah, shit. Okay, there's yet another misplay. Can't wait. Honestly, yes, I will do it like this. I am going to hurt him, but I'm also getting the spikes back to the front. I think that's actually going to be important here. Now I just wish that I had put the spikes on the other one, but... what can you do? Play better is what you could do. Okay, choose a card to return. Kin host, you are not the one I need right now. Get a little more health here, yes. Do I have any chance of healing you to the point of not getting killed anymore? Does not look like it, sadly enough. Ah, god, they're healing for so much! Okay. Taking some damage there, we are starting to take some damage. And there is the boss, hallelujah! I don't have enough space to play the second kin host. Okay, I mean the kin host would make it through this turn for now, I guess. So first things first, let's damage the one that would make it through a little more and then have some extra energy. Then we're going to Vine Grasp you to the front, just so we don't have to deal with the other guy. Are we going to bring out the kin host? The good question, isn't it? I think I'll have to at least try, because there's a good chance I won't get him in time anymore otherwise. So the kin host is doing a not insignificant amount of damage to the enemy now. Sadly enough, he dies as well, so that's something that just happened. I'm barely alive, so we might just die before the final boss even has a chance to get to us. Alright, let's get rid of the... wait, why? I selected this card. Clearly I did this game. Please, do not mess with me. I'm in a very vulnerable position right now. Both in the game and IRL. And... I don't see a way out of this. I'm pretty sure the angry mob's just going to move up and just destroy my fire. There we go. Ah, they did it. Well, at least we made it a little further than last time round. We only made it one round further than last time, but considering that we had to deal with this bloody artifact, I think we did pretty well. So, only take this artifact with factions that have more costly cards than this one, like the red guys or so forth, or someone like that, or even the blue guys, but not someone that has mostly 0 cost cards. Now we learned. Maybe I should have learned that one beforehand, but let's be honest, I did not remember these things. So, those things being said, I think I am going to wrap it up here, because we have been going for 3.5 hours already. We have been going for a decent amount of time, and I think it's a good time to end, because we will be back tomorrow anyway, and we will be back long and hard with the new Monster Hunter. Are you looking forward to it? I am looking forward to it. Woohoo! So, let's see, is there anyone we can raid? Is there anyone we can want to raid? Rococo is live again, but I did recommend... Brilliant150, thanks for a fun stream. Oh, glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay, so, I did want to raid someone. Whom did I want to raid? Is there anyone who we want to raid? Hey, Pixelated Umbreon. I haven't raided her in a while. So, let's raid Pixelated Umbreon. Okay. So, if you don't know Pixelated Umbreon, she is a creature collection streamer for the most part. And for the last couple of months, she has mostly been focusing her energy on Temtem. She is fun. She is a chill streamer. So, I will hopefully see you tomorrow. And until then, have a nice rest of your evening. And I will see you around. Bye!